morning, hello, good evening, or good day, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Late Room. Congrats on being first. And yes, slime house tracks are so nice. They're like, you know, kind of chill, but they also got guitar, which I really like. And also, welcome, Megan Wright. But yeah, so tonight we're gonna continue Nina Aquila, Legal, Chapter 4, Sacred Feathers. Full game title. Last we left off, very confusing court scene. Like, it raised more questions than answers, because it couldn't be Amara, but at the same time, like, what's up with the CCTV footage then? No idea. I'm assuming there's gotta be an imposter somewhere in all of this, but yeah. Anyways, let me switch to the game scene now. And here we go. And let us continue. What are we doing again? Are we just going somewhere? I mean, if we go outside and we do have to go somewhere, then the map will just tell us. Yeah, perhaps. Okay, wait, it does not seem as if there's anything to do. I wish you could see my objective somewhere, but in that case, maybe it's something inside. Oh, we're looking through this. Okay. These are military records. Oh, wait. No, I've read this before. It's just we're playing it. Yeah. This weird thing. This is a whole nother thing that is probably not related to the case, but more for Nina's backstory. Also, I feel like it's kind of loud for me, actually. Can I? What if my system volume? Is it louder? That's why my system volume was slightly louder. I was like, why is it? Okay, cool. Do we have to go look at the TV or something? Like, okay, I can't actually sit there. How about my laptop? Oh wait, not the printer. Valkyrie battle mode. Oh, I can select my difficulty for the modes. I'm okay. I'm okay with challenge. Yes. Okay. Are we off to find like Dylan or something? Or maybe I just had to go further down the map. Like, maybe I just couldn't see it, because I didn't go that far down after all. It's another day of investigation. Oh, yeah, bad. Did not mean to go there. Oops. I don't know, I don't see a green anywhere. What are we doing, fairies? Huh. Can you maybe not take up the entire road? Oh well. I mean, I guess maybe I'm going through here. Okay, wait, it progressed. Oh, the statue! The statue! I remembered as we entered. That's right, we're looking for a red statue. This one. Oh, Starna? We're looking for you. Yeah, Starna! Starna! Is she breathing? I can't see her breathing. She's breathing. But she looks exhausted. It's the end. Don't say that, Starna. You'll be okay. No, not me. It's... Oh. What, the end for us, or... What do you mean by that? Somehow, I'm not surprised. The Pharaoh has orders to capture any talking bird. Then you'll have to go through me. Or rather, bring it on. By the power of the sacred feather. Valkyrie, transform! Let's go! Thanks for the head pat. Woo! Transformation sequence. Yeah, Wooga indeed. I could fan welcome. Yeah. That's right, baby. Nina's a thick magical girl. Woo! All right. You ruffians won't have a single feather on Starna's head, not while their wings flutter. There's a lot of them, Comet. Ha! A mere trifle. It's time I introduce you to your most powerful attack of all. The Deadly Megaton Smash! Oh, I have a new ability? Okay. How do I do it? What's a Megaton Smash? Need to build up power to do it. Okay. There we go. Fight the enemies, and when you send them pecking back to Niflheim, it'll charge your power. Get to full power, then I'll tell you the next part. Keep Stanner safe. Okay. Wait. Oh, there we go. I was like, why is it not? Oh, get away from that. Get away from that. Yo. Okay, careful. There's the claws. Ooh, get away from that. Get away from the owl. Grab. Okay. That's right. Can't really do upwards. Okay, it's about to scratch, I'm pretty sure. Alright. That one just scratched. Right? Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, that one just scratched. Eee! There we go. I was like, it should be dead soon. Nice. Holy, there's so many of them. They just keep coming. Okay. Great, now you're at maximum power. What do I do? Okay, Nina can now perform the Megaton Smash. When at full power, hold the attack button to perform this powerful attack. Okay. You can also use the cancel button if you prefer. Get amongst the group of these ruffians and smash! Alright. Can I get... Whoa! Oh! Woo! Okay! I see you. Ooh, you're scary. I have a burger. Burger. And get rid of you as well. Yep. Oh, that was... Oh wait, I think I did get hit. Yeah, oh, okay. It's fine. Boom. Get away. Get away from me! Get away from me! Okay, get rid of you guys, because you shoot projectiles. Oh. Woo! Going crazy. Not giving you a chance. Not at all. Okay. No chances for you. No. Okay. Oof. There we go. I thought I eliminated it already, actually. Just keep hitting. Hey, give him my burger! No! Ow! Oh, I got... Oh, okay. Okay. Leave me alone. There we go. I wish there was a visual something just to indicate that, okay, it is indeed charging up. But anyway, I got it. Woo! Stage complete. Starna, can you hear me? Yes. Try not to talk. You're clearly... No! Don't you see? I only just escaped. The end is coming. The sky will crack. The seas will turn red. Honey badgers and squirrels will... Okay, that's enough. But don't you understand? No, we don't. Stana, perhaps if you were to start from where I lost sight of you a few days ago. After Millie transformed for real, live on set. Milia, you're way off script. Millie, I'll give you this one chance. What have you done with my husband? I mean, get back, everyone. By the sacred feather. Yeah, we had already figured out that part. We ran to Janice's trailer. Milia did that. She must have believed that Janice on set was some sort of monster imposter. Does that really hang together? I guess she was in a desperate mood. So, when you two ran back to the trailer park... Milia thought the real Janice could still be in his trailer. When Janice wasn't there, I flew to look for him. I searched the usual places in the city to no avail, and was forced to open a portal to Luudeia, Realm of Despair, to continue the search. That's where I lost you. And you've been there for several days. That's why you need to hurry. Keep it together, Starna. You searched in Nilfheim. What did you find? Did you see Milfara?
No, that was the strange part. I sneaked to her castle, observed the minions, but she was nowhere to be seen. But she's been busy.
How so?
Somehow she's recruited a new army of monsters, greater in number than we've ever seen. She's empowered the major monsters to travel between this realm and hers. This magic seems to snatch the monsters back to Nilfheim the moment they're defeated.
Oh.
Every night, the army seems to grow. I don't know how they're doing it. The monsters were guarding something. Something secret. Perhaps some new weapon? I tried to investigate, but I was spotted and only just managed to escape.
Wait. I don't get this. Don't get what? You, or at least the girls, defeated Malfera. How is she still able to do this?
You told her that?
I was being toast.
You exaggerated.
Eh? Can one of you please explain?
Malfera is the elemental mother of despair, given form and shape. She can't really be killed, only prevented from harming the people of Midgard, Earth.
In our last battle, we soundly defeated her and destroyed her scepter. That scepter gave her the power to scry. By destroying it, we took away that power. Scry? Yeah, it's the ability to remotely see events in faraway places.
Use magic to spy on people in other rooms, countries, or even realms.
Oh, now I get it. She needs to be able to see someone to use her magic on them.
It meant that if she wanted to bother Midgard again, she would have to do so in person. But with us and the Valkyries here, she would think twice about doing that.
But why act now, after all this time?
What did you say?
Nothing, just thinking out loud.
But with this army, she could invade Midgard any day now.
Well, Malfera's tried many schemes before, right? What did you usually do? We usually started by asking Milia and Amara for help. But Milia's in a cell. And Amara's sworn off being a magical girl.
It's hopeless.
Maybe not. What if we talk to someone that knows all about ancient magic? Just a sec. Oh, we're calling the guy from the other group. Right? Hey, how's my favorite wizard? Nina Aquila. The very same. It is good to hear from you, with all the turmoil in the city. Yeah, about that. You're involved? Why am I not surprised?
You know Ramius?
Of the Brotherhood of Ishtar? We go way back. Now there's an unmistakable pair of voices. Nina, have you been running around in a two-piece up? You know the birds? Besides, Comet said my psyche chose the cut of the outfit. She tells that to all the girls. But yes, I'm aware of the valiant Valkyries and their struggle against Malfera, Queen of Despair. Though it has been some time since our paths crossed. We're trying to work out how to stop Malfera's latest plan. Can you help us? Sorry, but it can't directly intervene. After our last meeting, we moved the temple outside of the city limits, and we need to ensure its location is not discovered by outsiders. But I have had dealings with the Queen of Despair before. Though Malfera is utterly evil, she reasons like a person. If she's threatening the city, it'll be for some sort of reason. Just wish I knew what it was. Then why not simply find out? What? Go to Nilfheim. Find your answers. If you find Malfera, you could ask her. Or if not, a detailed search of her castle may yield the truth. What, I could just go there? Anyway, thanks, Ramius. I wish you the best. Then we have a plan? Hardly. Milia's still in jail and I need to defend her tomorrow. Traveling to another realm is gonna suck up the day. Perspective, young lady. Huh? Milia may be in the cell, but she's still a Valkyrie. She took an oath to protect the city and this realm. I know that Milia will want you to prioritize Zed over her welfare. Amara was right, you really are manipulative. But am I wrong? No.
We can't just go to Nilfheim. I was lucky to escape.
What if we didn't go alone? You think you can convince Amara?
Or spring Melia from jail?
No, no. But your team, the Valiant Valkyries, it was a team of 5, right? So there are 3 others we could ask.
Well, 2.
2, but we need to get going if you want to do this.
Valkyrie Kara, Lady of Wind and Rain, is known as Kiara Williams.
And the other? Let's focus on Kiara first.
Kiara is a Neko girl with glasses and brown skin. I heard she got a job somewhere in the city.
Glasses and brown skin. A Neko girl with brown skin and glasses. You got nothing else to go on? Sorry, we haven't spoken in a while. She used to come to the studio sometimes and bring lunch for Amelia and Amara. So maybe someone at the studio knows where we can find her. It's worth a try. You can either look for Kiara or ask at the studio for more info. Okay. This is already towards the studio, right? I think so. Let's save. Yeah. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Yo. Kiara. Yeah, she's in the guest book a bunch of times. Sorry, we never really spoke. Anyone here know anything about Kiara? Hey, Nina, do you need something? Kiara? Tried to recruit her a while back, but she said she wasn't interested. She was working as a manager at a restaurant. Oh, is it the sushi place? Anyway, yo, we might as well. Yeah, she's a friend of Milia's, I think. She works somewhere near the company convenience store. Hi, Nina. Is something wrong? Okay, sorry, I don't know who that is. Okay, so near the company restaurant. Got it. It really might be the sushi place. Let's see. Let's hope there's no monsters on the way back, cause come on. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Oh wait, no, not that one. Okay, wait, is this convenience store? Yes. Which means, what is this one? What's this one? Ah! Sushi place! There it is! The Great Wave. Last time we came here, I'm sure we were served by a woman matching the bird's description. Aha! Target spotted! Excuse me? I'm sorry, are you gonna meet someone? Oh, yes. We're here. We? Oh. I'm here to see Kiara Williams. She works here. I know who she is. She's my manager. But in case you haven't noticed, we're very busy and she doesn't like to be disturbed mid-shift. It's really very important. I'm sure it is. What if I told you I'm a defense attorney? She doesn't need legal representation. Now really. Look, lady, this is my first week on the job and I'm not gonna blow it. Kiara asked me not to disturb her, so I'm not gonna. So unless you've got some kind of complaint... Complaint? Why else does someone normally march into a restaurant and ask for the manager? I, just one seat, please, at the belt. And the birds? Nothing for them. Great, just grab a spare seat. If I want to speak to Kiara, I'm gonna have to find stuff to complain about. Time to go full Karen on this guy, no way! Let's see if I can find 3 things to complain about. Bruh. Okay. Alright. Well, first... seat. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I really am just eating. What the? Pretty sure this isn't meant to be on the belt. I guess that can go on the list. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. I think that's enough sushi. Besides, I didn't really come here to eat. Hey! Wait, that's another. Pretty sure this isn't meant to be on the belt. Okay. Oh wait, trash? Is that seriously just a bag of trash? Yes, that can go on the list. That's 2 things. Looks like some kind of movie poster. Wait, there's a huge gap in the wall back here. I guess that can go on the list. Well, I found 3 nitpicky complaints. Time to head back to that guy by the door. I'm sorry, man. It's like your first week? First day, what did you say? Anyway. Oh, it's you. What do you want? You think I was just gonna leave? I found a whole list of problems with this place. Structural problems? Rash? Well, what do you got to say? I'm sorry, it's hard, okay? And I really need this job. Ever since my previous place downtown closed with all that redevelopment going on. And then my mother-in-law got involved, my wife listens to her. But oh my god. And really, I should have just stayed in the army. And oh my god, this guy just traumatized me. I think about it a lot because... Okay, he's just doing his job. It's at least trying to be nice. I think I only left because I have unresolved issues with my father. Whoa, whoa, settle down. Firstly, I didn't think. Actually, scratch that. Firstly, you probably need to see someone. But secondly, I don't want to get you in trouble. But I need to speak to Kiara Williams. Could you please ask her over? I'll drop all of this if you do. Sure. Boss? Boss? Customer wants to speak with you. Seriously, Chris, another customer complaint? I told you. Oot! Yeah. I'm assuming you're not just here to complain about the salmon. Come with me to my office. We need to talk. Yep, magical girl business. Wow. This isn't an office. I don't actually have an office. I just needed somewhere we could be alone. What if someone needs to pee? They'll have to hold it. This is way more important. I thought this person was gonna have to pee. Anyways, comments, darn know what's going on. Well, to begin at, shall I say, the beginning. Me first. Have you spoken to Millia lately, or Amara? No. Honestly, I only recently got promoted. I've been kind of busy. But I drop in from time to time, and sometimes Millia comes here. It's always nice to see her. If she means that much to you, why didn't you choose to work on the show? Hank said. Ooh, she bristled up at the Hank's name. Hank and I were close. Briefly. When the fight was over and Milfara was defeated, I felt we should all make the most of that victory and get on with our lives. Hank offered Millia and Amara a way to keep one foot in that world, in the memory of those who never got the chance to walk away. I felt it important that I lived my best life my way, but Hank and I had a bit of a fight and we never really patched things up. But that doesn't come close to explaining why you've turned up here with the birds. Who are you anyway? Yara, my name's Nina Aquila. I'm a defense attorney. Specifically, Millia's attorney. An attorney? For Millia? Yara, are you aware that Millia's in jail right now? What? That's... how? She stands accused of the murder of Janice Duo by intentional sabotage of studio equipment. That's impossible! Millia would never... That's what everyone says, but the evidence is mounting. But she loved him so much! Everyone says that too. That attitude's not helping. I'm sorry, Kiara. I'm sure you can understand. It's been the better part of a week and I just hear the same things from everyone. She loved that man more deeply than anyone I've ever known. And he was the same in return. I can't even entertain the notion that she would harm him. What about the city? Huh? The problems in Fledge City lately... Are those things all happening because Millie's in jail? It seems a hell of a coincidence otherwise. Kiara, Comet gave me the powers of Valkyrie Brynhild to try and help. Oof, that's not gonna go down well. Why does everyone say, Nina, we must make haste? Oh yeah, topic change, sure. Fine, fine. Well, with all that's happened, I want to go to Nilfheim to try to get some answers. I'll join you. A bet? Really? Don't you want me to come? Oh, I want you to come. I thought you'd need more convincing than that. My best friend's in jail, the city's literally on fire, and you're asking me to come with you to the realm of despair for one last ride. Sounds like fun? I, Kiara Williams, will once again take up the mantle of Valkyrie Kara, Lady of Wind and Rain, in aid of your quest. Thanks. That's one.
Kiara, do you know how we can reach Danny Trost?
Wait, I know that name. How do I know that name? I don't remember her. Everyone knows that name. Danny's a music idol. Fortunately, she's performing at the Moe Moe Music Festival. That's great, but if she's a headline act, security's gonna be like a fortress. Now when you've got this... Oh, a backstage pass! Oh, shit! How? She sends me them whenever she's in town. I've only got one of them, though. You should probably go on your own and talk to Danny. Call me later and I'll come to you. Great? Okay, let's... One more thing. Yeah? Is Hank seeing anyone? Oh! Ayo? Why are you interested? Kinda, sorta, yes, I think. Oh, I was thinking of getting in touch. He was in here last Monday just eating on his own. I remember because it was a cold night and he wasn't wearing his usual jacket. He was alone? I'll keep my phone handy. Call me once you're ready to meet up. That's oof counter number 2. Will do. Alrighty, let's go. Okay. Right, all the way to the edge of town, yeah? Wait, so do I have to take a detour again? I think I do. Okay, no monsters, so we're fine. Some rich guy, right? Some rich guy. Oh, I should have. Oh, I didn't have to take it. Oh, my bad. My bad. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Tickets. What? Tickets for the festival. Oh, just a sec. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the backstage pass? Hang on. Oh, there it is. It was like right there. Backstage pass. Yeah, we're friends of Danny Trust. I see. Danny's just about to go on stage. I'll let you into the venue and you can watch her performance. Once she's finished, speak to a member of staff and they'll hand it you. Got it? Got it. Alright. Well, Danny's gonna perform. Let's go. We get to watch. Imagine something happens in the middle of the performance though. Ugh. Oof. What a crowd. And now, the Moe Moe Music Festival is proud to present... Oh, well, why'd you be here? I'm ready to sign on to see it perform live! Danny Trust! Woo! Hello, Fledge City! It's really high, oh my god! I guess we really are gonna have to wait until she's finished. Let's get this show on the road! Who's ready for one from the new album? Such talent. Woo! Hit it! Huh. I had no idea this was such a busy event. Daddy's really going for it. Sure is. Look at them pixels go! Go pixel girl, go! What was it that Dylan said? Everyone would pack the venue to see the idol Danny Trust. Okay. He really wasn't kidding. It's like every biker in the city's here. Every biker in the city is here? Damn it, how could I have been so blind? Psst, Nina, what's wrong? Mafair's monsters have been kidnapping bikers and every biker in the city's here. Oh, What if Daddy's the imposter? By the word tree, you're right. I've got to work. Oh boy, here we go. Mamma mia. Oh no. Are those monsters? Well, Danny, transform, bitch. Oh boy, that sound. Nina, these people are in danger. We can't set up my barriers. Accidentally skip. Start grabbing. You leave me no choice. No comment, she's in no fit state. It's fight or die. By the powers, the sacred feather. Oh, what? You can just do that to me? What the heck? She really is manipulative. Like literally manipulating me. My form. Oh boy. Am I gonna fight? Oh, a Valkyrie. Wait, what? I'm wearing... You transformed me? You're in mortal danger. I gave you a power so I too can control them. Oh. Anyway, we're gonna talk about this later. For now, defend yourself. Can Daddy back me up? You're right there. Okay, you're just gonna be there, I guess. Alright, whatever, man. Whatever. Okay. Ugh. Whoosh. Ow. Okay. Ugh. Okay, I gotta charge up my power. Alright. Okay, come on. Die, Reaper thing. Ow! Well. Damn projectiles. But I gotta eliminate them first, honestly. Ah! Charge! There we go. Cool. Woo! Alright. Okay, soon. Ow. Alright. There's one there. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's just the audience. There we go! Oh. Woo. Take that, suckers. Yeah! Ow. Okay, there's more of you Reaper guys. Hey. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many! There's so many! Okay, hold. Yeah, there we go. That's how I like it. Less. Oh, eat through the crowd. Ooh, give me that. Thank you. Oh. Ow. Oh gosh. Okay. Ow. Okay. Calm down. Ooh. One more. Bam. Almost. Oh my god, am I reaching the end finally? Maybe. Ah. Yep, we did it. Oh, we lived. Ah. Let's go. Oh, stage complete, baby.
Keep them still so we can send them back to Newfound.
Let him go, Slimo! You're too late, Valkyrie. You can't stop us. Oh yeah, Jellyfur Brains? No one upstages me. What you doing? Say hello to my little friend. What is that, a bomb? Whoa! Whoa! Annihilated that bitch. What is that? She saved us. All of us. Really, it was nothing. Danny Jaw saved us. Yeah, they would go for her. Seriously? Am I fucking invisible, huh? Nice studs. Somehow I think yours fit better. Hey, I put on a good show, but you're the one to save my audience. Daddy Charles, at your service. How'd you know the monsters would turn up? I didn't. Then why? Actually, we came to talk to you. Well, you found me. You have somewhere quiet we can go talk? Yeah. I can think of one. What, the bathroom? Oh, and you said somewhere quiet. Look, I'm not ecstatic about it either, but after what happened, I thought we should bail on the festival. And my office is still further across town, so... Got it. Well, you wanted to talk, so tell me why you're in the women's bathroom in the sushi place. Before we get to that, you gave up your Valkyrie powers? Well, yeah, we all did. Let's circle back around to that. Then how'd you incinerate that monster? Oh, that. Normally it's a trade secret, but you're a Valkyrie now, sis. Sis? I did it using an ammo pack for a special effects machine. Pyro 9000? Yeah! I grabbed the ammo pack, then lifted the cat and deployed the flames for it manually. Oh. Is that why she took the ammo pack? You can do that? Oh, yeah. I use it as part of my act. Actually, we used to do it a lot more. Especially in my career, I leaned heavily into pretending I was a magical girl idol. But flick, click, boom. That thing was toast. Kaboom? Yes, sick and right. Kaboom. I see. Oh, but don't tell the manufacturer we do that. You're not really supposed to. Do get to use up the entire contents of the ammo pack in one go. So afterwards, it'll be empty? Yeah. Okay. Why are you so concerned, anyway? Ooh, I get it. I ran in your parade, sis. Huh? You're doing a great job with the shing, shing, pa-chow, bam! I shouldn't let you tackle the monster all on your own. Oh, I appreciate the assistance. Well, judging by how you got the birds with you, you're on a brand new adventure. All the best, sis, but I got a million ordens in jail. What did you just say? I said million ordens in jail. I'm actually her attorney. That's how I got involved in all of this. How? Why? When? What happened? Million standing trial for the murder of Janice Duo. No, she wouldn't. But how? It might be better if I start at the beginning. I was invited to attend a filming for a scene. Then Kiara gave me a backstage pass so I could come see you. I headed to the concert and you know the rest. This is a lot to take in. So Millie kept being a magical girl even after everything that happened? Damn it, Millie, why'd you take all that upon yourself? Not gonna lie, sis, when I heard all about the bad stuff going on in Fudge City, part of me did wonder. And seeing you at the concert? I guess this all relates to why you have a sacred feather. It was necessary, Danny. I gave her the feather for Brynhilde. Oof. That's not gonna go down well. Everyone says that! Okay, I've had enough of this. Why does everyone keep saying that? Comet hasn't even told you? No. I was awaiting the right moment. The right moment was before you drafted this poor woman into the magical war. The fate of the city, nay, the world hangs in the balance. I swore I wouldn't blame myself. Can you two stop for a sec? This ends now. Why does everyone cast their eyes down when they find out about my powers? Do you know why we all walked away from the magical girl life? You defeated Malvera. That's part of it, but not all. On the the outside, it all looks so innocent. Playful, even. Sparkles, glitter, matching uniforms. Going out at night to fight evil, then worrying about dating in the daylight. But that's just a sugar-coated topping. Beneath that, there was a war. A war fought by soldiers. Oh, there she is. And some soldiers never come home. Erica, right? So you have heard of her. Not really. Hank has a picture of all of you together. Now that I met you, she's the only Valkyrie I'm wielding Erica's powers, aren't I? Mm-hmm. Danny, what happened to her? When the war reached its peak, Malferis had her greatest weapon to Earth. Her son, the evil Prince Kakon. We confronted him together, as we always did with Malferis and a monster to terrorize Fledge City. Why does that look like Janus? Even the scars. We fought to a standstill, and together we just managed to defeat him. So powerful was Milia's final attack that the building around us collapsed and Kakon was crushed by the falling masonry. We searched, but there was so much trouble we never even saw his body. No body. Then what happened? Amara was incensed. She insisted that once Malfera found that we'd kill her only son, her fury would be off the scale. But as Malfera had given measure of her magic power to her son, we thought that was the time. The time to press the advantage, to strike while the iron was hot. And you all agreed on that. All of us, except Erica. She thought it was unjust to take advantage of such a situation. Big Sis always was the sweetest of us. You were close? I had a mom, but Erica was like a mom that understood me. But Millie made a decision, and as our leader, we respected that. Hobbit and Strana opened a portal to Nilfheim, and the final confrontation began. We underestimated Malfera's power. Even in her weakened state, she was still formidable. Seeing a chance, Strana told us to smash Malfera's scepter, as she used this to focus her magic. We had hoped it would trap her in her realm, and we could escape. Amara was the one who struck, smashing the scepter into a million pieces, beyond any hope of repair. Woo! Flashback. Then what happened? We raced back to the portal as fast as we could. Milia and Amara were first, followed by Kiara and the birds. But then Erica and I were attacked by Malfera, who had pursued us. I tried to fight. I couldn't. I wouldn't. Take your time. Big Sis grabbed me and threw me through the portal. And as I fell backwards, through the eye of the portal, as it rapidly closed, I watched Big Sis sacrifice her life to save ours. Hey, she also has white hair like me. Huh. You're sure she... When we arrived at the other side, back on Earth, Erica's feather materialized back in Comet's possession. Erica was dead, we were sure. I see. So the feather would come back. Danny, I understand that it might be a lot to ask. You're going, aren't you? To Nilfheim, I mean. That's what this is all about. I have to. Even if I could exonerate Milia, it'll be meaningless if she's released from police custody when Fledge City is reduced to a pile of rubble. Plus, I have questions. Questions that perhaps only Malfera can answer. You want to know why she's doing this? There are a million answers to that, most of which won't help Milia. The question I need to ask isn't just why. It's why now. And maybe, just maybe, that'll make all the difference. Take me with you. You sure? Could be dangerous. And after what you said about Big Sis died for a reason. What if Malfera comes back and wins? Then she died for nothing. I won't let that happen. If needs must, I will become Valkyrie Regenleaf. Lady of Fire and dance once more. Lead the way, sis. But the sissing. But you're a Valkyrie now, Nina. We're sisters! That's two. Thanks, Danny. But if we're gonna do this, we need to talk to Milia first. She was our leader, and none of this changes that. That's gonna be difficult. She's in police custody. Over at the detention center, she won't talk about any of this stuff. She takes her vow of secrecy very seriously, and she's concerned about recording devices. I'm convinced Millie will hold her to vow, even if she's to be executed. The situation's beyond dire. If you all show up as one, we might be able to convince her that this isn't for her, but for the safety of the city. It's just like with you at a concert. I'm doubtful, frankly. But let's give it a try. You want to go now? Let me give you my number, and you can call me when it's time. My manager's probably freaking out right now, so I'd better make a few calls myself. True. See you at police detention! See you, bestie. Okay. Oh, wow, it's evening already? Time's running out. Let's get to police detention. Quick. Wait. Before I go in, I've got 2 people to call. Oh, okay. Well, do it. Kiara! Danny! It's been so long. Love the new outfit. It's for my new tour! Gotta bring the old razzle-dazzle. Are you two ready for this? I have no idea how Amelia's gonna react to seeing you both. It might be emotional. I just want you to be prepared for that. We're ready, sis! We're here for Millie and the city. Then follow me. Can't you just leave? Huh? I don't want your help. You've got what you want, so just let it go. Whoa. Why are you always like this? Oh my god. Always gotta be the hero, always gotta be the sacrificial lamb, and they have the audacity to call me a diva. You think this is what I wanted? You to be in jail? Well, maybe. Looks like I'm gonna have to jump in. Awkward. I'm surprised to see you here. That's rich coming from you. What are the rest of you doing here? Miss Aquila recruited us for a mission. She was very persuasive. So you've wormed your way in now, huh? I guess Erica's memory doesn't mean much to you. Amara! I've got nothing to prove to you, Amara. Oh yeah? You wanna go? Let's go. Oh boy. Nina, are you okay? Huh. That came from outside. Stick with me, Nina. Okay, breathe. Count to 10. I'm fine. No, you're not. You're having a panic attack. Believe me, I know. Give it a moment to pass. I'll be fine in a sec. Did the power go out? Yeah, it must be a blackout. Power's out for the whole block. No power. And I see what looks like fire downtown. Wait, we can talk now. No recording devices. What direction? That would mean from the park. You gotta do something. No. Don't you see? What? Milia, the power's out. You can guarantee that we are not being recorded. I'm not sure why that matters. Oh, Nina knows everything, Milia. She wields the powers of Valkyrie Brynhildr. Sorry, we just don't have time for the full rundown. You haven't seen it all from in here. The city's going to hell in a handbasket. Malphara's got to be involved. Milia, listen. We know you still have your powers, and when you transform on the soundstage, that it was for real. But a ton of stuff still doesn't make sense. Come on, Millie, talk to us. We could always talk, sis. It's just like old times. A lot's writing on it, Milia. You can tell us anything, we'll understand. Oh, will you all just shut up? I told you, Nina, right when all this started, but you wouldn't listen. I did it. I really did it. I transformed and I attacked that creature on the set. Didn't you see? Janice was replaced with Prince Kakon, Malphara's son. That's impossible, Milia. Kakon's dead. He died years ago. We never saw his body. On the day, on the soundstage, Sharna alerted me, but as soon as she did, I could sense it. It was real. In a flash, magic replaced my husband with one of our greatest enemies. Everyone in the studio, maybe even the city, was in danger. Well, that's understandable. You attacked Kakon to protect the city. No, that's not it. I love Janice, the studio, the life we'd all built. I had plans for the future. Once I saw Kakon, that all came crashing down in an instant. I'd let down my guard, allowed myself to be happy outside of my duty. But this is how it always worked. Despair. My motivations were not just. You can't imagine how furious I was. Boiling, white-hot rage. I've never felt anything like it. I wanted to kill that thing! Oh, Millie. Once it was over, I thought for an instant I might find Janice unharmed over at this trailer. So you ran there? Mm-hmm. But he wasn't there. No one's gonna blame you, Millie, at least not in this room. I can only imagine how that must have felt. No. Hey, lawyer, can't you read a room? This makes zero sense. What? Knowing Milia transformed and attacked Kakon on set for real? Milia comes out with it like some sort of last confession, as if it's meant to answer all the questions, but it doesn't answer any of them. It just poses a dozen more. Like? When you're hunting with one bullet, you wait for a clean shot. Let's say you're Kakon or even Malfara. You want to destroy Milia and conquer the city. After your defeat, you hide. Milia gets a job, gets married, time goes by, she's a success. Then you reveal yourself apropos of nothing one day and get incinerated. If that was Kakon on the soundstage, what happened to Janice? Meanwhile, a dozen other things point to Milia using the soundstage equipment to commit a crime. Coincidence? To suggest that would be absurd. Nothing is that perfect. Nothing! Something is going on here. I don't know what, but I intend to find out. Starting with possibly the greatest unanswered question. Why is all this happening? Something like that. To paraphrase Livewire, the why in this case is like asking a chess player why they make a move. The ultimate answer is to win. A better question to ask isn't why, it's why now. And I just can't help but feel if we answer that, we unravel anything else. We've searched high and low in all the obvious places and are still no closer to the truth. We need to go to Nilfheim. I'm still in. Me too. Nina? Huh? You know that going to Nilfheim will be dangerous, right? This isn't like being in cart. I agree to represent Milia, and I intend to do so to the best of my abilities. Why? You don't know us? Not really. Why are you sticking your neck out so far? Because she's a hero. A real-life, bona fide magical girl hero. And once a long time ago, one just like her was on TV in the children's wing of the hospital, and a frightened little girl watched her adventures through her one working eye. For 20 minutes each morning, that little girl wasn't so afraid. And that little girl needs to do this. I don't like you. Great. I know. But you seem sincere. The city's in danger and you need all the help you can get. If you'll forgive me for some of the unkind things I've said to you in the past few days, then I shall ride with you. And if necessary, as your sister, I shall die with you. That's 4. So let's hope it doesn't come to that. Then let's do this. Come on, Millie, let's bust you out. No! Why the hell not? Because I'm guilty. Haven't you been listening? My powers are what got us all into this mess. I'm not sure I can face transforming again. Millie. No, Millie's right. She should stay. You always have to butt in like that? You're the one saying Millie was framed. I don't agree with her reasons for sitting this one out. But the way the court case has gone over the last few days, Millie looks guilty. I can't sugarcoat it. It's not looking good. We've arrived at the time when all will turn against us. If she leaves on the eve of the trial, Judge Tawny will make a summary judgment and it'll all be over. Milia will be running from the law for the rest of her life. No, what'll exonerate Milia won't be magic or heroism. It's evidence. Milia, if we're not back, go to the trial as planned. I'll try to be back in time and maybe, just maybe, we can crack this wide open. Good luck, all of you. I'll be rooting for you. Now what? We go to Nilfheim. Let me check the route.
I can open another portal, but I I'll need to get to the nexus of energy for this region.
Where's that?
Right where you found me this morning, over in Central Park.
There are monsters in the streets! We'll have to fight our way there. Comet? Of course. Bet. What are you all waiting for? You haven't done it in a while, so... Oh, Million always used to call for us to transform. She was the leader, after all. Mara, I defer to your experience.
Are you calling me old? I'll have you know I'm only a couple of years older than you.
What? Can you put the claws away for 1 minute? I'm asking you if you want to be top dog.
Shows what you know. I'm the only 10 here. I'm always gonna draw focus no matter what you do.
Hey!
Pipe down, sis. You know I think you're an 11.
Wow, she's actually complimenting someone.
But this is your show, Nina. You lead, I'll follow.
Wow! Then let's do this. By the power of the sacred feather, Valkyries, transform!
Woohoo!
Yeah, that'd be a Mar. Do we only get to see Nina still and not really everyone else's? Probably not. Oh, flashbacks! Oh, there they are. Cock, locked, and ready to. You haven't changed. Admit it. This feels good.
Cut the chatter, both of you.
Nina, we're ready to roll. Oh shit, the power song? Anyway, let's get going. Boom. Let's go! Oof. Oh, here we go. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way to the park.
Nina, you get to take point?
You got it. Time to save the city one last time. Forward you all the way, Nina! Let's roll! Go, girls, go! And just save. Boom, boom, boom. Are you gonna help me fight or what? Hello? Is my ult just gonna do shit? Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. They're just following me, they're not even helping. Okay. Squash you for a bit. There we go. Nice. You do not shoot your projectile. Okay. Okay, don't need a food yet, so don't use it yet. Work. Hey, who hit me? And when? Okay, oh, there it goes. Okay. Very close. Ooh. Ah! There we are. Boom, there we go. Fully healed up again. Okay. Ooh, there's more back there, okay. I could use my group attack, yeah. Woo! Boom, baby! Yeah, that's good for the tankier enemies. Very good, yes. Woo! Owie! Okay, ow. Okay, okay. There we go. Oh! Nice. Okay. The cool guy's getting down and needed to get finished off reminds you of Silent Hill. Yeah, you have to like kick them. Typical. Ah! Alright, fucking cloak fuckers. Ah. Ow! God. At least my power charges fast. How about, does it hit that guy on the edge? No. Dang it. I was trying to get that guy. This one. We're hitting. Let's go eat. Okay, lots of food here. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Lot of peeps here. Let's clear this up a bit. Ooh. Nice. Ow. Okay. Woo! Okay. Oh, so many of you. You're all quite tanky too. Boom! Okay. Eat a bit. Eat. Why does it not seem to be helping? Oh, the chicken heals me, so what does the burger do? Is it a buff? It's not very evident. Anyways. Ow! God. I can barely see because my party members are just blocking me and not doing anything. What's the point of you guys? Are you actually boosting me? Hey, thank goodness there's more chicken. The burger's just tasty. Yeah, it's just there. Okay, there's a bunch of you guys. Alright, I can take this. Woo! Alright. Bada boom! Okay. Ah! Again! Yeah! Baby, let's go! Oh wait, I can just spam now? Look, it's still blue. Oh, I see. It just charges up so fast because I kill so many. I see. Alright. Damn it, we're surrounded! It's endless! We've been in worse scrapes. Yeah, but not many. I'm sorry, Amara. All of you. I dragged you into this. Oh, shut up! You think I came for a yo? We knew what we were signing up for, Nina. Then I guess this is it? I'm ready! Let's go out with a bang! Is that a car or something? Truck? What the? Bikers? Oh! Whoa! Let's go! They're fighting back! Get your slimy mitts off, my friend! Dylan! My guy! Let's go! We're so back. It's the one thing! The one shot! I forgot what movie that was. Akira? Anyways, Dylan? In the flesh. You saved us? Well. We kinda came to save Danny. Hi, Dylan! Seriously? Long time no speak, Your Majesty. It's just Dylan these days. I was getting worried. I hadn't seen you come for sushi in a while. Yeah, I've been kinda busy. But it's good to see you too. Majesty? Yeah, didn't you know? He's Dylan Merlo, King of the Ways. The what? I knew you were a biker, but you're the biker king? Was. I gave it up a long time before I met you. Why didn't you tell me? If you told me that you had a strong connection to the bikers, then maybe we could have... Oh, you want to do this now? There was no way I was telling you about all this. You lost it when I kept one bike in the office building. All because of one busybody in the office downstairs. That's... I did, didn't I? Maybe if I'd known you were some kind of superhero. Dylan, the whole magical girl thing, I had to take an oath to try and keep it secret. I couldn't say anything. Even if that's true, you kept something from me. And if I'd known sooner, we might have done things differently. Atlanta might not have been kidnapped. You're right, Dylan. There's a lot I keep from people, so much that I've grown used to it. Let's put a pin in that for now. What matters was that I did it so much that I ended up hurting you. I'm sorry. You know that the bikers of the Ways aren't that popular in Fledge City. Had I told you right away, can you honestly say that you would have still hired me? I should have trusted you more. Yeah, well, seems there's a lot of that going around. Someone around trees cutting onions. Aww. Your job's still open if you want it back. Can the four of you save Atlanta and the other drivers? We're gonna try. Okay, boss. We've gotta get moving! Wait, Amara! If the bikers are involved in all of this, do they know what's going on? Huh? The bikers. The monsters. This whole situation. Why is it happening? How much do you know? Oh! Actually, not very much. We know that monsters have been kidnapping bikers. It started before they came to Fledge City, and has kind of just carried on after they arrived. That just furthers the mystery. Then we need to stop wasting time deliberating. Let's just go to Nilfheim and beat the answer out of Malfara ourselves. Shana, Comet, let's get going on that portal. Right! On it. Whew. Let me just drink some water. Dylan McRae! You seriously transform into a magical girl without putting your phone on silent? Rude. So uncouth. Look, I didn't... Drink more water? Oh my god! Go for Nina. Nina, it's Sarah Hector! The director? From the studio? Yes, you have to come down here right away. It's urgent. I'm not sure it could be more urgent than... It's gonna end Milia's case! I can hang around for another hour or so. I'll wait in the booth on the soundstage. Just get down here! Of all the times to get a critical call. We're about to go find the truth straight from Malfara. But from the tone of Sarah's voice... I want to go with the girls, but my first responsibility has to be my client. Damn it, why is it never simple? There's only one thing to do. What are we doing? It's open! Everyone ready? Let's keep a tight formation. I've got to leave. What? Nina? We need you! I know, but so does Milia. I've been running around in Valkyrie armor fighting monsters, but through that portal? Nilfheim? That's your battlefield. I have my own. It's the courthouse. And Milia needs me to do battle there, just as much as she needs you to do this. Whatever. The three of us will just have to do our best. Maybe if we're careful, we'll take the stealthy approach. No. The three of us aren't enough. We were already down Milia. Going as a threesome? Suicide. Say, Nina? This place, Nilfheim? Is Atlanta there? She a biker? She's my sister. If she was taken by the monsters, then yes, she may be there. We won't truly know if we don't go. then I want to go with you. You can't. Hey, what's the big deal? I want to help. It's gonna be dangerous over there, Dylan. And you don't have a secret feather yet. What? Wow. What? Just as you said, just transfer the power to Dylan. What? Hang on. You can. He could. Surely. Odysseus Meadow. Odysseus? Whoa, Odysseus. Wait, how do you know? Oh, that's right, that's just his name. Anyway, I can give you the power to help. The effect will be temporary and reversible, but there may be some discomfort. Gender bent Dylan? I feel like they teased that last time. Wait. Hold up. I'm not afraid of anything. Wait, does comic need... Then take the sacred feather. Raise it aloft and repeat these words as I whisper in thy ear. It's also a Greek name, yeah? Fair enough. By this oath, I will keep secret the strength I am given and use it only in pursuit of justice. By the power of the sacred feather, I call upon the favor of Hildur, Valkyrie of battle and war. Valkyrie, transform! No way! Oh my god! It really is! Oh my god! Are you okay? I think so. It's right. Wait. Whose voice is that? Oh my god, your voice changed too. Is that my voice? A mirror? Someone has to... Nina? Yeah? Your phone has a selfie camera? Give me it. We really need to get going. Give me the phone! Oh, wow. I am hella cute. Oi. I've got a couple of things to check out. Oi! Can I just duck behind a tree for a sec? No! Right. Gotta save Atlanta. I hope she recognizes me. Oh, she'll recognize you. Before you go, Sarah's news for me, it's probably not gonna be good. I'll do what I can in court to try and get through to the truth. But realistically, got it. Time travels differently there, so we should be able to investigate. But if we find anything that'll help, we'll head back here as soon as we can. Formilia. Good luck. The same to you. We'll do our best. See you guys. Oh my god, I need to see that back view! Don't let us down. I'll do my best. Woo! Flashbang. Alright, they've all left the chat. Good luck. Okay, let's go see what was so important with Sarah Hector at the studio. This better be good. For fucking real. Oh wait, not here? Okay, wait. Is it the tapes or what? Alright, here we go. What? Yes? Nina! I came as quickly as I could, Sarah. I thought if you came right away, maybe it would make a difference. Like, if you had more time. Okay, start at the beginning. Chad Hawk swung by earlier. Did he interview people again? Actually, no. Huh? He said he needed to use our equipment for something, so Jack Haywold and I said we'd help him out. What did he need? Well, look at this. The monitor? Jack fixed it? No, it was totaled. Jack managed to locate a spare at the electronics place uptown. But that's not all. Footage. They did it. The text data the police lab actually did it. That's why I thought you'd want to see this as quickly as possible. I'll hit play. Okay, Amelia, in your own time. But I can't. I can't leave. It's just a trip, like a vacation, one that you desperately need. That we desperately need. The All-Father granted me my powers to protect the city, I know. What if Malfara comes back? It's been months since we last heard the Queen of Despair. And you deserve a vacation. But I can't. I can't just... Ugh. Janice, are you okay? Yeah, I think so. Maybe it's the start of a migraine? It's my head. Just felt a pang. He was recovering his memory. Ugh. Good. Are you certain? Good. Millie, I think the line was that you can't leave as long as... Reveal yourself! Millie, you're way off script. Millie, it's just a headache. Don't Millie me! I'll give you this one chance. Do you mean harm to these people? Or do you mean to harm these people? Whatever. Then I'll take that as your answer. Get back, everyone! By the sacred feather! Valkyrie, transform! Whoa, okay. Didn't want to see the dogs, okay. The Pog, we're getting another transformation sequence. Wowee. Alright. I can't see! Must have been that light, my vision's dazzled. Same here. Everyone stay where you are, it'll pass in a sec. Vile creature! Vile creature, I don't know what's going on here, but I won't let you harm these people. I knew it! Begone, foul fiend! Valkyrie Inferno! Then what? It just goes white? It looks like the footage cuts out at that moment. We're guessing that was the start of the power surge. It must have affected the camera circuit first. I can see why you wanted me to come straight down here. Caught in 4K barely seems to cover it. And in full color, too. Like I said, I knew you had to see this as soon as possible. You did the right thing, Sarah. Did Chad review this footage with you? Yeah, then he walked over to the stage. Did he examine anything? Kinda just stood there. Guess he looked pensive, like he was thinking pretty hard about something. You know, Millie's an actress, a really good one. So much of the video could be... Maybe. Not a chance. That footage? Millie was right about what she said over the detention center. When she attacked Janice, you could see the fury in her eyes. What she did on purpose. I'll never convince Tawny otherwise. I'm sorry it wasn't better news. Lana can let you out. You know, it's weird. I bet that before this week, the studio's most pressing health and safety concerns were those viral test kits. What? We haven't used those in months. We had to take them when we arrived at the studio. Lana was quite specific. Oh! You were visitors. I guess Lana was just being cautious. But Millie had one in her trailer. Really? Could have been an older one. Maybe she forgot to throw it away. Was it positive? Uh-huh. 2 solid lines in the little window. I'm pretty sure that's not a viral test. Strange. I don't recall Millie ever getting sick. Then again, she was always pretty fit and active. I guess she carries it well? Nina! I truly believe Millie is innocent. At least of the crime of which she's accused. I mean, in a certain sense, she is technically guilty. She transformed and genuinely attacked the person stood before her on the set. But she still insists she didn't load the machine, and she didn't plan to kill her husband, despite all the evidence that says she did. Yeah, that's the weird part. I said this to the girls, and when I said it, I really mean it. Millie and Janice have been happily together, even happily married for ages. Then in the space of a week, Millie goes to jail and the city becomes a war zone. I've got to know why. Damn, those fans are going. I'm a drink from water. But I'd settle for wine now. Gorditos! Let's go! Alright, I'm gonna save. Beep, 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 beep. You better wake up. Dylan? He's not here. What if they just burst into court? He didn't come home last night. I'd better get ready for court. Yep. Last day. I just gotta hope that the girls come through. Time to get to the courthouse. Oh boy, it's raining. It's gonna be hella dramatic today, isn't it? Oh wait, that's... Whoops. I see pillars. I think it's a courthouse, but no. I should look at the roof. The triangular roof. Here we go, day 6. Strange. Courtroom seems a lot quieter than normal for a case that's this high profile. Yeah, there's a lot of missing seats. Though I guess with the attacks on the city and even the bad weather, maybe people didn't want to come out even to see the trial of a celebrity. Devna's not here. Huh. Weird. Dog, what if the judge got kidnapped? Imagine. Still no sight of Dylan and the girls. Though with how Dylan looked just before he left, maybe it's just the girls. Oh, there they are. Seems like most of the studio crew turned up to see all this go down. I guess Hank wasn't kidding when he said that they're all like a family. I was wondering. Hello, Chad. Aquila? Chad? So, it comes down to this. I don't mind telling you this week has been somewhat arduous. Arduous for you? Have you spent half the week in an armored two-piece? Ugh, now there's a picture. All rise for the Honorable Judge Tommy. God, imagine if she was missing, though. Please be seated. We are assembled here for the third day of the trial of Amelia Norden. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant. Amelia Norden stands accused of murder in the first degree of her husband, fellow actor Janice Duo. On the first trial day, evidence came to the light suggesting Amelia armed a strange device, or a stage device that incinerated her husband. On the second trial day, we debated various technicalities around Amelia's motive, among other matters. Ultimately, we were left with a problem. Many of these supposed witnesses of the incident were blinded at the time, and it was still unclear exactly how the incident took place. Your Honor, the prosecution still asserts that a murder took place during these events, and will, in due course, present a high-definition video showing how this happened in exacting detail. Chad doesn't know all the true context that surrounds the case. If someone really did plan all of this, he's probably gonna be just stating what they wanted people to think. Very well. Mr. Hawk, please restate the prosecution's case. Yes, Your Honor. Broadly, the facts of this case have not changed. Janice Duo died on the set at the TV studio during a filming, with the cause of death consistent with the high-temperature flames that can be caused by special effects equipment. We have shown evidence that suggests Amelia Norden engineered the situation, and today, we have detailed footage of the event in question. Thank you, Mr. Hawk, for your summary of the case. Amelia Norden, I believe that a change of heart right now is unlikely, but I must ask if you are interested in changing your plea. Your Honor, I am not guilty of murdering my husband. I will maintain this to the very end. Okay? Game face on. Very well, the court recognizes your not guilty plea. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. Okay, Chad, let's see your video. Your Honor, as we assert that this was premeditated, events actually start on the night before the incident. I had searched for someone with a perspective on both the night before and the actual incident itself. Wait, he can't mean... The prosecution calls Maxi LaRue to the stand. He was asked, Your Honor. Very punctual. Good morning, Miss LaRue. Maxi, please, child. Child? Oh, I see. Miss LaRue, I will henceforth address you as Maxi, but Your Honor, if you please. Judge Donnie in a pinch? Yes, Your Honor. Maxi, you came. Nothing would stop me, child. But hush now. Your Honor, Miss Maxi LaRue is the studio's makeup guru and hairstylist. I see. Miss LaRue, I understand you were injured during the incident in question. Is that correct? So much so that you were unable to attend court several days ago. I was, Your Honor. I sustained burns to much of my face and my body. Though despite being extensive, the depth was superficial. So are you, in fact, healthy enough to be here? You were in no distress. I am, yes. In that case, as you were injured, that means you were present when the incident occurred. I was. Your Honor, Miss LaRue's experiences are unique, which is why I've asked her here today. She's the only person who both saw the incident firsthand, yet also witnessed something important on the night before at the studio. So that's what Chad was thinking about. He must have wanted a fresh perspective for the trial day from someone, but took a while to think of Maxi. And I could swear you're gonna think I'm crazy. Yep. Is that what Chad wants from her?
Order!
Is this true, Miss Lou, Maxi? It is, Your Honor. I was there on the day when the incident took place, where I sustained my injuries. And I was at the studio late the night before. The weather was stormy, rainy. There was thunder and lightning. I worked late hoping it would clear up before I had to leave. And why has it taken this long for you to speak of these matters? My hospital stay is part of that. But also, Chad came to see me at the start of all this. I was in the hospital. He asked me a load of questions, but they were focused entirely on the incident itself. I answered them as best I could. But I confess I was in pain and in a medicated state. Some of the things I saw, well, it'll make sense once we get going. If it pleases the court, as we're more familiar with the incident, please start with that, and work backwards to what you witnessed at the studio on the prior night. If you insist. I woke up in the hospital with extensive burns after the incident. The last thing I remember seeing, Janice vanished in a bright green flash. Something, whoops. I was dazzled. My vision was a mess of purple, blue and purple spots. That was caused by a bright light that came from Milia. This came after she went off script. This followed a pretty uneventful morning. I'm not sure there's much to be said about that. But during the night before, I had been working late and saw Milia outside. Thank you, Maxi. That was very enlightening. Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. Maxi's statement is pretty damning for Milia on the surface. There's gotta be something she saw that we can use to help her case. Time to find it. Yep. Time to save.
Hold it!
You seem to have healed up well. I've always been a quick healer. The burns covered a great deal of my body, but they were only minor overall. Once I got the right treatment, they healed really quickly. Nice, yep. Oh, whoops. You felt a searing burning pain. No, not present evidence. That
Hold
one.
it!
Press. Not present. Press. A bright green flash? That's right. My vision was pretty bad, but I was sure I saw the glimmer of green amid the chaos. Janice vanished and it was bright green? But isn't it white in the thing?
Hold it!
You were effectively blind? I suppose so, Moon Princess. Maxi says that pet name with such sincerity. Honestly, I want her to do my hair if she just says it some more. Same.
Hold it!
From Milia? That's right. But wasn't Janice in between you and Milia? It was, but the glare filled the entire room. Even though I wasn't Janice's shadow, my vision was still dazzled.
Hold it!
You're sure she went off script? Certain. Millie's acting actually improves when she starts to improvise. I'd know it a mile off.
Hold it!
Uneventful, huh? Well, first I got up and had a piece of toast. Then I helped Milia with the last of her makeup just before the scene. If I recall, you were there, Moon Princess. Oh, Yes, that's right. I was in your salon for around a minute during my tour of the studio. I never forget a hair color. Platinum number 78. Natural. Truly. Well, isn't that something? Can we move along?
Hold it!
You're certain it was Milia. Your Honor, unnecessary repetition. The witness themselves has already stated that it was a stormy night. Sustained. Miss Aquila asks a reasonable question. Wait, shouldn't it be overruled then? Because it's overruling his objection? Anyways, I mean, it was dark. Maybe Maxi, can I suggest, could you describe what you saw as literally as you can? I don't know. It was late. I was exhausted. Please, Maxi, as you saw it. Okay. It was late, and like Miss Aquila reminded everyone, it was stormy. Wind, rain, thunder, and lightning. When I was just about to wrap up in my salon when I looked out of the window. The view faces onto the trailer yard. The light was dim, but for a moment I thought I saw two things. A woman, that child, her bust, waist, hips, and that long blonde hair. And she was wearing that magical girl costume. You saw her face? Did she see you? No, I only saw her from behind. But I was pretty sure it was Milia. And what else? You said you saw two things. Thought I saw. What's the difference? For a moment I thought I saw another figure. It was just in silhouette, but it was... Okay, probably sounds crazy, but it looked like the outline of one of the monsters from the show. And you saw this. Maybe it was just a trick of the light. Why'd you say that? Because just moments after, there was a bright flash of blue light. Lightning, I assume? No, it was a different kind of light, and there was no following thunder. Looked like magic.
Objection!
Your Honor, prosecution insists that the witness does not embellish a story. These fanciful descriptions are entirely unnecessary. She's describing what she saw, Chad. Aquila, even you must agree that. Sustained to a point. Maxi DeRue, can you describe the flash you saw in a more, I suppose, conventional manner? That's just it, Your Honor. I can't. Whatever the flash was, I don't believe it was lightning. After I had blinked a few times, both Milia and the shape had vanished. Then what? I ran to the soundstage and out of the doorway. This matches Maxi's appearance on the CCTV footage, Your Honor. Even though I was so sure the flash wasn't lightning, I couldn't explain it any other way. I was worried that Millie could have been hurt, but when I got outside from a distance, I could hear Milia and Janice, both inside Janice's trailer. You didn't think to ask them what was going on? It was late, and really, I guess I didn't want to interrupt. Interrupt? Honey, the nocturnal games of husbands and wives in costumes are not a spectator sport. I see. Yes, it's important.
Hold it!
And you don't know what the blue flash was? No idea. It just didn't look like lightning. Honestly, it sounds crazy, but it looked like magic, like off the show. Like magic. Okay, I think I know what to present. Okay, keep going. Let me see. Where's the thing about, like, you can use the ammo pack up and stuff? Oh wait, shoot, is it at the top? Wait. Hang on. Not that. A mysterious flash. I mean, that's literally it, so. Yeah, I mean, that too. But where is the thing? Deploy ammo manually. Blue flame jet. Right. On the contrary, Maxi, I think I know precisely what that blue flash was. Really? Your Honor, The prosecution is implying that the person Maxi saw outside is the same person that is seen carrying an ammo crate on the CCTV footage. Correct. Why? These ammo crates have an unusual, undocumented feature. If the person knows how to do so, they can flick the catch on the crate and deploy it manually, creating a powerful jet of blue flame.
Order!
Not sure why you're pointing this out, Aquila. Strengthening Maxi's story benefits my case, not yours. Except, Chad, that there's one more thing to know about this. Doing so completely empties the crate. So, if this person took that crate afterward and loaded it into the Pyro 9000, it would have been empty. Which makes perfect sense. I mean, if the machine were actually used during the incident, it would need to be full. But it wasn't, so why? That doesn't actually work. I know we haven't reviewed it yet, but the footage of the scene shows Melia using the VFX. Chad's right, I mean he's wrong, but still. To Chad and everyone else in court, they have footage of Melia and Janice doing things they can't explain, and the VFX machine is the only way they can account for what happened. As Janice really was gone after the incident, the court won't tolerate an explanation that denies the incident could have happened because it did. Melia, the girls, and I, we know that it was real magic, so follow that line of thought. Cat Wheel said that all their empty packs were sent back to the supplier, so they only had full ones on site. If it had been loaded into the machine while full, it would still have been full after everything went down. Chad would never have been able to explain how Melia caused the incident. The person that deployed the crate in the trailer yard must have known this. That means they must have known Miss Aquila. Would that have been Malfara? In person? But the bird said Malfara couldn't assume the form of a familiar person. Miss Aquila! Yes, Your Honor. That's better. I was about to say, I feel that you have made a fair observation in this matter about the ammo crate and the machine. Your Honor, I don't mean to be overly dismissive. Yes, you do. But as said earlier, we have footage of the incident, and that footage clearly shows the type of effects that machine is designed to create. I just feel that arguing whether it even could do this is moot, when I have such compelling evidence that it happened. Your Honor? A moment, please. This video footage, is it to be part of the statement by your next witness? Yes, Your Honor. Then we shall move on. However, Miss Aquila, please be aware that I am not dismissing your objection. I just don't believe it's enough to discourage us from reviewing the footage at face value. That'll have to do, at least for now. In that case, Your Honor, can the records at least show, as we move on from this witness, that Maxi LaRue did in fact appear to recognize that Melia was outside in the trailer yard, in full costume, right when the CCTV footage suggests that she was. Noted, Mr. Hawk. Maxi LaRue, you are dismissed. Yeah, Mr. Hawk, let's keep this moving. You mentioned a video. If I recall correctly, you even used the words exacting detail. I did, Your Honor. As the court is aware, this incident took place during the recording of footage for an episode of a TV show. Moments after the incident concluded, a power surge knocked out much of the studio's equipment. The studio staff thought that the footage from the camera would be unrecoverable, but the forensics experts at Flood City PG were more optimistic. It took them several days of work, pulling multiple all-nighters, but they were able to recover most of the footage, and we have it here today. I have an expert witness who can guide us through this exhibit. The prosecution calls Sarah Hector to the stand. Oh shit, she's right there. Present. Good to see you again, Mrs. Hector. As I said last time, I believe I have some familiarity with what you do for a living. But from what I have observed, directors tend to be quite senior among the teams, and you're so young. I'm fully qualified, but yes, I am unusually young for my role. I came to the studio after directing a string of music videos for an online music platform. Hank was flying solo as the entire production team at that time. He'd seen some of my work and gave me my first big break. And you have filmed the entire show so far? That's right. Then it is fair to say that you are an expert in how the show is made, filmed, and so on. I would have to say yes. In terms of how the show is written or the craft of acting, those things aren't my area. But the pragmatics of making the show? That's my world. Your Honor, this expertise speaks for itself. The prosecution has invited Sarah Hector here to present a video of the incident, broken down into its major parts. Very well. Please proceed. Lights! At my direction, Milia and Janice started on script. Janice was the first to go off, complained about a headache, but we kept rolling. Milia's bird hooted at her, then she went right off script. Janice tried to prompt her with the next line. Before we knew it, she used the VFX machine to transform into her Valkyrie costume. You can see Milia in her costume. Then Janice transforms into his Evil Prince costume. Then Milia used the VFX machine to hit Janice with a bolt of fire. You can see Janice vanish in a bright green flare. That's when the footage cuts out. Miss Aquila, please begin your cross-examination. Okay, the footage itself is flawless. Even I saw it live and it matches my own memory of what I saw. I need to be careful with this one. If I press something that's bad for us, something very obviously damaging and true, I might regret it. Press? I have to be careful with the press? Okay, let me just be careful with this.
Hold it.
Did everything seem as normal? Pretty much. Certainly I had no idea what was about to happen.
Hold it.
A headache? Janice sometimes suffered from migraines when we were filming. He'd seen a doctor about it, but they hadn't turned up anything specific. Janice was an amnesiac. Maybe he'd had head trauma? But I don't want to speculate.
Hold it.
You didn't think to call a cut? No, we just started filming after some time between this season and the last. I figured it was better to give Milia time to warm up.
Hold it.
So Janice was still trying to keep the script. It certainly appeared that way. Yep, okay, I avoided that one.
Hold it.
And you're certain that's Milia? You were, after all, blinded at this point from where you were standing? I mean, it's 4K Ultra HD footage. If the footage was a poor quality, you might suggest a costume could obscure her identity.
Objection.
Your Honor, speculation. Sustained. Let's be careful with this one. Save. Because it brings the question.
Hold it.
Janice's transformation is not quite as flamboyant as Milia's. Can you explain why? The transformations on the show have two parts. The costumes contain flash paper, which ignites when the stunt begins, causing a flash to conceal the movements. This can be bright enough to knock out the camera feed for a moment. Normally, this is augmented by an aura provided by the VFX machine. Janice's transformation seems to only be using his flash paper, so it's not quite so grand. Okay. Do I really want to press this one? Hold on. Okay. Oh, I see.
Hold it.
Thankfully, the game just tells me. Are flares like this normal on set? The machine's capable of creating all sorts of colorful effects. I must confess, I've never seen this particular color before. But, given the effects I've seen on other episodes, I have no reason to doubt the machine could do this. That green flash looked familiar when I saw it at the studio last night. That's the same flash I saw when that slime ball kidnapped Atlanta. I'm starting to wonder if what actually happened was quite different to what we previously thought. Kind of feel we're dancing around something, but what?
Hold it.
Why does it stop there? The studio experienced a power surge just after this. It heavily corrupted the storage media used by the camera. We're fortunate we even managed to reclaim this much. Okay, wait, I forgot to press one more statement. Need more to work with, maybe if I keep pressing, yep. So, for the transformation. Yeah, that's the only one I skipped. Yeah.
Hold it.
Are you sure that you used the VFX machine, the Pyro 9000? I can only speak for what I could see on the day and what I see in the video. When Milia transforms into her magical girl form on the show, this is what it looks like. Milia's transformation uses a combination of flash paper in a costume and pyro from the machine. But, as I pointed out earlier, the animal crate... The witness has already answered that. She's describing what she saw and what's in the video. No more, no less. But surely if the witness has such expert knowledge of the show-making process, it's not unreasonable to ask if the ammo crate was expended, how Amelia could have possibly... Your Honor, defense is asking the witness to speculate. I am asking for expert opinion. Well, whatever. I've already made a note of the concern regarding the ammo crate. Do not invite the witness to speculate. Okay, whatever. Okay, can we proceed? Alright. Miss Aquila. Yes, Your Honor? I'm not sure I can justify more time picking over this video footage. It appears comprehensive. Can you offer me a concrete reason not to move things along? Can I dispute the footage? Fuck. No, Your Honor. I hate it, but that's the right call. We can't defend Amelia in the eyes of the judge if we frivolously waste court time. Fuck. Very well. Sarah Hector, you are dismissed. That was a snap. Anyways, I'm starting to think that perhaps we've seen and heard enough. Your Honor, Miss Aquila, really? But I appreciate your valiant effort to act as a zealous advocate for your client. Amelia isn't a murderer. She's a to children all over the country, perhaps all over the world. I feel that the court has been patient on this matter, but there comes a point where even I begin to doubt your objectivity. Judge Tony, enough! I appreciated your points about the functionality of the ammo crate, but your explanation suggests the incident would be impossible. That can't stand against the sheer clarity of the video we've just seen. Mr. Hawk has assembled a case that with that small exception explains so many other aspects of an otherwise baffling chain of events. Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, cram it, Chad! So unless you have any further remarks, I am obliged to bring these proceedings to a close. Well, looks like the girls aren't gonna get back in time. Maybe it was naive to hope. But Amelia really is a hero. Maybe I just needed her to win one last time. I don't understand how it can work out like this. I didn't do those things on the CCTV. The Amelia was the imposter. Amelia didn't do those things on the CCTV? She said that all along. She stuck firmly to it for this entire case. Miss Aquila? Amelia's being set up, and whoever did that can't have thought of every eventuality. There has to be some way into this. Let's flip our assumptions. Amelia insists that's not her in the CCTV. But Maxie saw someone, and the CCTV shows someone. We place our faith in Amelia, and if that's not really her, that leaves only one possible explanation. The person in the CCTV is an imposter. We know with the studio security that it can't just be some random outsider. Chad said he spoke to everyone at the studio and everyone had an alibi. Think, is there anyone for whom we have a reason to doubt their alibi? Maybe. Actually, Your Honor, I do have something we should settle before we move on. Oh? Chad Hawk's case explains the events of the incident in the night before as he sees them. He's accounted for everyone. Every person at the studio has an alibi, apart from my client. Amelia states she spent the evening with Janice, meaning her only alibi is in fact the victim. Really, Aquila? You're just restating what we all consider to be true. And the imposter is among us! Am I? So it stands to reason, if I can show that to be incorrect. Someone was alone on the night before the incident when they said they weren't. Hank. What the fuck, Hank? Wait. Right? He was at the sushi place. I wish I had the same spot, but anyways. Where is it? Where is it? No. Also, what is this? Why is this here? Did Janice drink this? Anyways. Where is it? Where is it? No, this one? There's someone else. This one? That's probably it, unless we can talk about... Ugh. But I think that's actually it, because we don't have it. Yep. No way the sushi receipt comes in clutch. There's in fact one person where you have reason to doubt their alibi. Preposterous. I was extremely thorough. I checked everyone against another source and there were 0 discrepancies. I even committed all of them to memory. Then in that case, the defense would like to ask, where was Hank Castle on the night before the incident? Me? I understand he was out on a date. That's the thing. Your Honor, I have here a pair of receipts from that night. Credit card receipts. These are for 2 venues, a sushi restaurant and a movie theater. Both receipts, Miss Aquila, are for one person. This person paid for 1 all-you-can-eat meal at the sushi place and 1 ticket at the movie theater. So Hank Castle is a dateless wonder. Who cares? Hey! The point is that Hank's date is also the alibi for someone else. Who is blonde. Oh my god. Wait! Hank said he went on a date with Devna Fairchild. Damn it, Nina, I told you that in confidence. I'm sorry, Deb. What are you all staring at? You're dating Devna? What? We're both adults. Is it that strange? It's just... I mean, you're like the worst secret keeper ever. Yeah, everyone knows you're a street racer. We're just kind of surprised that no one in the office noticed. You're fixating on the wrong revelation here! I'm saying that Devna didn't go on the date with Hank. Of course we did! Sushi and movie! Did you pay? Yes, I'm a gentleman. Then why did you have receipts for 1?
Objection.
This is preposterous! The relationship status of these 2 is entirely...
Objection!
This has nothing to do with their personal lives. We're talking about alibis. Your Honor. Your Honor? She's blonde. Your Honor. I heard you, Mr. Hawk. This is a cause for concern. The prosecution's case was tight, and the evidence of the video is extremely compelling. But after Miss Aquila raised a point earlier about the ammo crate, and now it seems even a core alibi is being called into question by evidence. In truth, if these matters can't be easily explained, I am starting to grow concerned over the procedures of the studio business and their safety provisions. If they can't even account for the whereabouts of their own staff when dangerous chemicals are... But we can! Why is this bell sound effect so fucking funny though? Every time. Oh. Excuse me? Tevna, it's fine. No, Hank, it isn't. But Miller's our friend. This has gone on long enough. I know she means a lot to you. But if it keeps going, it threatens to destroy everything you built. Oh, you're that dog spotty from before. Your Honor, the studio prides itself in its work and cares Yeah, just like that. It cares deeply for the welfare of its staff. I don't wanna... But if it's gonna damage the business's reputation, I feel compelled to set the record straight. Can I testify and hopefully answer these questions? Oh, that's unexpected, but I guess it buys us time. Mr. Hawk, I have no objections to this. Okay. What the fuck?
Hank and I went on our date, and he paid for everything. And the ammo crates? There's a good explanation for that. I hate to say it, but only Millie could have done this. After all, that's her on the CCTV.
I see. Well, this may settle our concerns. Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. What the? She didn't answer anything. Something's not right here. Let's get drilling. What if she's the imposter? Sure. But you're saying he paid for everything. But he didn't. What?
Hold it!
Really?
Yes.
In that case, how did he come to have a credit card receipt for both the restaurant and the movie theater for one person?
Hank's an old-fashioned romantic, but he was paranoid that other people at the studio might find out about a relationship.
Are you saying it's cash?
So when he paid in both places, he paid twice. One time he got a receipt, and the other time he didn't. Hank's willing to put up with a lot for us to be together.
It sounds rather spineless if you ask me.
I think it's sweet.
I'm not quite sure I understand courtship these days. That may be, but in that case, why was Hank seen at the sushi place on his own? I spoke to the manager of the Great Wave, Kiara Williams. Hearsay, Your Honor. Sustained. Fuck. Gah, how could I be so foolish? Kiara just said that in passing. I don't have any evidence that it's true. This alone isn't gonna be enough to dispute what Devna's saying. I'll need to look at her other statement and see if I can find more holes. Did I really pay twice like that? No! Was I that worried about it coming out? No! You're being gaslit! That doesn't sound like something I do.
Hush now, honey. Everything's gonna be fine.
Did you? Stop under my control! Hello? Not the gaslighting! Gaslight can't keep girl boss! What the hell?
Hold it!
What's going on here? A good explanation.
If used with care, you can deploy them without fully emptying them.
You're sure?
I'm certain.
Because I spoke to Danny Tross, the idol who uses the same system in your music act. Hearsay, Your Honor. Sustained. Yes, fine. Can you cite any example, Devna, that shows a crate can be used after it's manually deployed? Anytime the studio has done this.
Heavens, no. It's very dangerous. The manufacturer prohibits it.
Then how do you?
This incident is surely proof that it's possible.
How else do you propose those things happened that are depicted on the video?
Are you proposing the machine fired but the crate was empty? That's like asking a printer to print without any ink.
That's circular reasoning. Surely you must have. Badgering, Your Honor. The witness has answered the question. Miss Aquila, if you have any evidence that the witness is wrong, please present it. Or accept that we must move on. Yes, Your Honor.
Hold it!
You're certain that it's her in the footage?
Of course I am. Just look at it.
That's not me. I keep telling everyone I didn't go out in costume on that night and I didn't do those things. Million noted. Restrain yourself or I will have you held in contempt. Let the witness continue.
Even from a cursory glance at the footage, it seems obvious that it's Milia.
I disagree. What you say is obvious, I say is ambiguous. To say the footage is indistinct would be being generous. It's grainy of a low frame rate, it's in monochrome.
The figure in the footage is wearing Milia's costume. Amara was away. Who else could it possibly be?
Look in a mirror, bitch. Yes, I believe it's important.
Hold it!
It's just a costume.
A costume made to fit by your studio tailor? And have you seen it? It couldn't be worn by just anyone. It's a body-hugging two-piece. If the wearer was too small, it'll fall right off. Too big and they wouldn't be able to put it on.
Did she just say, I'm sure we've seen something that suggests more people could wear the costume, but what? Okay. Let's see. Who else who dressed like a magical girl, you say? I mean, I think you could, but... Which piece of evidence would this work with? Yeah, paying attention. Last month's Milkers magazine. Let me see. Okay, what do I want exactly? Me? No. No, we're not bringing that up. Milia and Amar. Hey, Devna's the same.
Objection!
Yeah. Who else indeed? Your Honor, please take a look at this evidence. What am I looking at? I see a list of names and numbers. Your Honor, what you have in your hands is a copy of a document obtained from Daryl Ferquit, the studio tailor. He makes the costumes at the studio. He also has a side hustle where he performs minor clothing alterations for the other staff. I still don't see the relevance. Please look at the figures for Million Orden. Then look at the figures for Amara Walker. Now, look at the figures adjacent to the name of Devna Fairchild. Oh, what is it? What's going on? It's a question of vital statistics. Millia Norden, Amara Walker, and Devna Fairchild are the exact same size. And all three of them have the same length blonde hair.
But this is ridiculous. Are you really saying?
I'm disputing your statement. You said just moments ago, if the wearer was too small, it'd fall right out, blah 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 blah. And though it might be a bit of a cliche, if the armored bikini fits, wear it! Yo, not the evil laugh! Crazy ass bitch.
Wear an armored two-piece? Me? I feel self-conscious in a cocktail dress.
She'd also always kind of go for frumpy chic. Or frumpy chic. That's just what she wants you to think.
I think I die of cringe even trying on one of those costumes.
I've dressed down for literally every studio party. Yeah, it's important.
I'm way too shy to wear a flashy costume. I go to every studio party, but I always kind of dress down.
Oh yeah? Let's see the photos. Let me look at my evidence. Well, first press. You've never dressed up for an event?
It's just not my thing. I've never liked being the center of attention, but studio morale's important, so we have a numerous annual social events.
Yes, I got it. Nah, there's gotta be something. I think we have a photo. Let me just figure that out. It's not those on top, but it's something else. Were you there at a wedding, maybe? Let's see. Photo, Amara, trainer. Devna is not here. Devna is not here. Devna is not here. Devna is not here. I think. Wait. On your picture, no. Wait, so where? Studio party. Wait. Never mind, I'm not cooking. What? What? What am I looking for then? You're not in Milkers, right? Okay. I don't think... Yeah, she's not in here. Christmas party? Huh. Wait, is it that she isn't in the Christmas party? That would make sense. Is she gonna say that she took the photo or something? Wait, yeah. Maybe she didn't take the photo because the name would be written. Wait. This is interesting. Devna, the most recent one, which is highlighted, is in my... Oh, look! Item! Millia, checked by Devna. Oh, she probably said before that it's because she asked her to. But you're not in this photo. Which events?
Excuse me?
You mentioned attending all of the studio's social events. Which ones?
Well, all of them.
Name a specific one. Nina, even I think this is becoming a farce. Devna and I are very close. She attends all of the studios. The Christmas party. No. Jack's son's baptism. No. The Halloween bash? No. The mind control! She isn't in any of my pictures either. Ditto. But she's worked with us for years, right?
Order!
Everyone's been mind controlled! Go on, Devna. Name one. Big social events, everyone's there, everyone has smartphones. Show me one unflattering selfie. One blurry group photo. Just one.
Objection!
Defense is battering the witness. Sustained on tone, but not on principle. We will need to delve into this further. Finally. I think this is coming into focus. I really must protest. This is completely out of order. Psst, Hank. Didn't you write out the credits for the last season? Yeah, why? I just checked on my phone. There's no Devna Fairchild listed. That's impossible. It's true.
It's okay, honey. Mistakes happen.
Like I've thought for days, it's almost like this entire situation was constructed. There's just too many places where Amelia can only explain her actions with the one thing she can't say. Too solid. Too perfect. No set of coincidences could possibly do this. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of these proceedings.
Mr. Hawksrat, I'm not on trial here. I bear Amelia no ill will. But if this goes on, our audience could leave. Our insurance could ditch us. The studio will be over.
And even if you follow this ridiculous line of questioning through to its logical conclusion, why would Devna Fairchild, an assumed employee of the studio, suddenly decide to arm this machine that she can't even activate? A fair point, well made. Oh no. Miss Aquila, this is your theory. You can't back up why, in your view, this all suddenly came about. Well? Yes, Your Honor. Just a moment for me to prepare my remarks. Nothing's changed. I'm still convinced. Not why. Why now? Okay, game face on. Let's take this right the way back to the start. Mill is accused of killing Janice Duo. We think she was framed, so let's start there. Before they began making the show, Janice was taken to the hospital as a John Doe. He had total memory loss, but he got the job on the show and met Milia. They fell in love and even got married. But See, I was thinking, oh, maybe this is Malfera and she wants to take her son back. But again, it's like, why now? But I think at this point, his true identity is pretty clear. Who is Janice, really? Oh, where is it? That one. Janice wasn't substituted by a monster. Janice really is Prince Kakon. But with total memory loss, maybe he hadn't told Milia because he genuinely didn't know? If that's true, that means Janice is Malfera's son. Of course! Seeing her son married to her arch-enemy? Oh, is it because, like, they're engaged now or something? Malfera must have been furious! Miss Aquila, a moment longer, please, Your Honor. If Malfera weaved this web of guilt, she must have done so personally. It's far too complex a plan to leave to its to underlings. Malfera is a mistress of illusion. That means Malfera could have impersonated Milia or Ibarra or even Janice Duo. Sorry to wreck your train of thought, but that's not how it works. In our experience, Malfera can take the form of a person, but she's unable to duplicate or clone someone perfectly. Someone you know quite well. Thus, that had the chilling effect of always making... Yeah, it's... Devna. It's Devna. It's Devna! That scepter gave her the power to scry. By destroying it, we took away that power. She can see them as Devna. I want to know how your big date went. Nanya. Nanya? None your business. Now I'm even more certain. The girls went to look for Malfera, but I think she's closer than we thought. Who's most likely to be Malfera? Devna. Of course! Devna was in the monitor room with us, so she saw the whole thing. She didn't go on the date with Hank. Maybe she even used her powers to take his keys and send him on a date alone, believing he was with her. Malfera can't impersonate people you know, but all signs are suggesting Devna may have only turned up a month ago, and somehow convinced everyone she'd worked there for years. Miss Aquila? Your Honor, I have been quite patient, but this has gone on long enough. It's clear you don't have a rationale to offer, so I shall move on to my final deliberations. In the matter of... No. We're so close, I can feel it! Kakon, Milia, Malfera! Malfera had all the time in the world to go about her plans. We even know her army isn't finished. So why now? If Devna really is Malfera, then Devna is just a mask. If I can figure this out, surely I can crack that facade just a tiny bit and that'll do it. Prince Kakon was defeated. I'd lived with him as husband and wife for over a year. I was... Is it the pregnancy test? Come on, put it together! Girl! Yeah, yep. Come on! Oh, she wants to take time off because she's the bump. Oh. I guess she carries it all? She's carrying a baby! It's the test! I've been saying it all along! You took way too long to figure that out, girl. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? That's it!
Order!
Miss Aquila, really? Your Honor, what's all this now? It's just so simple. The answer's been staring at us for this entire time. Chad, you want to know what kind of event would make a mortal enemy go after a happily married couple? Mortal enemy? What might turn a smoldering fury into white-hot rage? Something has happened that caused Milia and Janice to reorganize their entire lives. Something that makes people get their life insurance policies. Something that makes people act out of character. Something that even the greatest of lovers will have arguments about. Something that would fairly drive Milia to anchor in grief if she felt she or Janice were threatened in any way. And something that could make a spiteful mother move heaven and earth in response. Hey, Debna, I just checked with my bank by myself and I didn't pay twice for any date. Why do I remember going out with you? It's fine, honey. I'll explain later. You told me you loved the Christmas party that I organized. How come you weren't even there? Really? I can explain. Milia has a motive that can explain all of this. Don't you dare. Your Honor. Milia is pregnant! Why you? But Nina, why are you acting like you just figured it out? You and your assistant came to me days ago and it sounded like you understood. So it's true. Goodness.
Objection.
That doesn't exonerate the defendant. Miss Aquila, we can go over the finer details in due course. No. But are you suggesting this played a part in Milia's motives around the time of the incident? I am, Your Honor. It's actually quite complicated. Jeez, these people have no idea. No, you can't possibly. So let's go over things in exacting detail. I'm sure that can't hurt, right, Debna? You. Whoa. You! Enough of this foolishness! Hosh. You have tested my patience long enough! Oh. Miss. Bad job, Debna? Silence, mere human! You now stand in the presence of Malfara, Queen of Despair. Whoa, hey, yo. Heavens! Release me at once. You know, you all came so close to being spared. All you had to do was find that harlot, that witch Milia guilty. Every sign pointed to it, every piece of evidence. But that Cyclops lawyer, hey! She just had to stick her oar in. Well, now things are gonna get messy. Look, Queen Malfeasance, or whatever your name is. In this place, I stand for justice, and I do not respond well to threats. If you have a problem with my handing up the case, then take it up with the city. Oh, I'll take it up with this pathetic excuse for a city. But I'll start with you. Whoa. Hey. Never! By the power of the sacred feather. Oh, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Throw down in the courtroom, baby. You really want to square up to me alone? You've grown foolish as time has passed, Valkyrie Freya. Shows what you know. Valkyrie, transform! Yeah, that's right, there's 2 magical girls in here. Chad Hawk's just like, what? Awooga. Hell yeah! I hope they come back just in time and then we can all, wail on her. Chad Hog, you think Imagine! He's like, I've known all along about this magical girl. What the? You won't harm anyone while we're here to stop you. Very well. Then let this be our final... They're coming back, aren't they? Oh, they're coming back, aren't they? No way. Yeah! Let's go! Just in time. And Dylan. Nayla! Did we get back in time? Wait till to see what we got. Well, wait till you see what I got. Janice! Janice is actually... We kinda already got there, Dylan. I have nothing to fear from my own son. Come to me, boy. He'll come to Milia. Haha! Millie, I'm so sorry. It was my memory loss. I didn't know. But now I remember everything, both before and after. And I love you more than all the realms. I was Prince Kagon, but that's into the past. And I just want to be Janice, if that means I get to stay with you. I wasn't sure. I could never hurt you. And I know you could never hurt me. Mother, how could you do this? She's going to be the mother of our child. How could I? How? You worthless ingrate. I am your mother, and you choose to side with that witch? Never mind. I created you, and you will do as I command. The mind control! No! Oh, my head! What have you done to him? Give me back my husband, you hag! Give me back my son, you harlot! Uh-oh. Everyone, evacuate the building now! Oh boy, here we go. But yeah, he lives! There was no body. There were no ashes. So, yeah. Kind of figured he had to be somewhere. I did figure a while back that he was just blipped. It's over, Malfera. You really think that, don't you? How small you become, Freya. Your time in exile didn't do you much good. Your enemies stand legion, Malfera. How can you possibly hope to prevail? Yeah. Arise, my army of despair. Oh boy. So that's how. Huh? Silence! Obey my command! You fiend! Let my husband go! What are you doing to him? Mind control. You have sharp eyes. It's pretty obvious. It has been 6 days. And when the sun sets on this, the 7th, the spell I cast on him will be complete. Any thoughts of this Janice person will be purged from his mind. And he will be Prince Kakon, my son, once more. I just need to siphon off a little more despair. What do we do? That literally is a whole army. Bring it on. Don't be a fool. Your girl should flame protect the civilians and lead me to... Screw that. I'm not running away. Then what do we do? We fight. The lawyer's right. I have my moments. Prepare for a charge. Time to go out with a bang. And maybe we'll take enough of them with us. Now, my creatures. Hold it right there. Oh, what? Judge Johnny? Are you truly the one who is responsible for all that has befallen Fledge City? This stump? Of course. What of it? And these girls, they are attempting to defend the city from your wickedness? Yes, yes, I grow tired of your insolence. My wrath spares none, not even grandmas like yourself. I am in fact a grandma, and my grandchildren live in the city. So if these young women stand against you, I stand with them. No way, magical girl Judge Johnny! She might actually say the line. You and what army? Oh shit, the townspeople? Our restaurants are alive! We stand with them! No one's destroying our convenience store! I stand with them! Fledge City's the best, the bikers of the way stand with them!
Because it's just...
Agreed. Wait, is everyone becoming... Hold up. Psst, Miss Amara.
Do it, Comet.
Are you sure?
Go for it.
Right. Oh god. You get a feather. You get a feather. Everyone gets a feather. Oh no. Avengers assemble. By the power of these sacred feathers. People of Fletch City. Transform. Oh my god. Not the mass transformation. Holy shit. Final chance, Malfara. Fools! My army! Annihilate them! Valkyries, charge! Wah! Let's go! Ah! Tear them apart! Ah! Nina, are you okay? I'm fine, I think. Where's Milia? We got separated! Ah! Just a little more. If I can siphon off just a tiny bit more despair. Leave him alone! This is no concern of yours, lawyer. Is this all really just to punish Milia? You had Janice and Capon. You already kidnapped him. Why did you need to frame Milia too? Because that which seduced him. She's poisoned his mind against his own mother. He barely even remembers me. Do you know what it's like to have your child ripped away from you? Ripped away? But you, green hair, I can sense it. You have despair to spare. Give it to me. Ow! No! Take mine! Wait, but you have a lot. This was a mistake, Valkyrie, to let me in willingly like this. In this place, you are transparent. I can poke and prod and see your greatest despair laid before me. Then do it. What? Do it! You. Who are you? You already know who I am. I'm Nina Aquila. How did you... Later. Janice! Milia! My spell... It's failed? Why? How did you know? Are you my mom? What's happening? Perhaps I see better from one eye than you do from two. What's your hair color? It's kind of... Curse this wretched city. Time to just do what I should have done a long time ago. I'll just destroy all of Midgard. Oh, hey now, chill. She's serious. We've got to stop her. And I think I know how. Janice! Way ahead of you. Mother? Just tell her I hate you. Ah! Enough, please! Get away from me, traitor! What choice do I have? You always have a choice, even after all this. You're still my mom. You can destroy this place, or relinquish the last of your power now, and you'll have to face justice. But at least you'll get to be grandma. I... For real? I've lost, haven't I? You can't see it right now, but you've gained more than you think. You've got a grandbaby on the way, I guess. It's over. The monsters are all turning back into bikers. I knew it, the monsters were the bikers. That means... Dylan! There you are. Atlanta, Ice Pick. Did you see he has tits?
You okay?
Are you okay?
We think so.
I'm just so happy you're safe.
Hey, bro? You look hella cute.
He knows. Looks like I'll need to find a baby shower gift after all. Huh? Seems like it's time to tie a bow on this. Judge Tawny? There. Yeah! We get to see her! In the magical girl fit! I love it. Yes. Can I, request a special session for my client? Granted. Meanwhile, place this woman under arrest. We're arresting the fucking widow illusion or whatever. I should get to my bench and hopefully we can resume without too much delay. Hello, Chad. Oh, it's Chad. I guess he managed to avoid the chaos outside. Is that a love letter? What is that? The fuck is that? Hello? Hey, Chad. Aquila? You okay? Outside was kinda a war zone. You didn't feel like helping out? You judged me too harshly. When you shouted to get out, I ran into a class of kids on a day tour of the courthouse and city hall. I led them and their teacher out of the building's rear fire exit. By the time I checked in on you and Tawny, it was all over. I see. You probably did the right thing under the circumstances. I've never looked great in a two-piece. I thought there was more. I thought there would be more. What's this? Some sort of note? It says, it was necessary. Be relentless. Necessary. Chad? Ah, you're both here. Let's bring this to a close, shall we? Ruthlessness is mercy. We have assembled for a special session of court following, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Hawk. I apologize for speaking out of turn, but you are presiding over the session. Whilst bereft of your garb of office. I think you look like $1 million, Your Honor. Respectfully, of course. Well, Alas, Mr. Hawk is correct. Damn. We have assembled for a special session of court following the dramatic events that took place outside of this very courtroom. Million Orden?
Yes, Your Honor?
It has become evident to me over the last hour that you and your colleagues have, in the past, done the city a great service. A service you repeated just now. However, all of this was extrajudicial. You were not appointed as the guardians of the city by any legal means. Your Honor, please, Miss Aquila. While it appears that your husband now sits in the gallery, circumventing the charge of murder, I believe that on the day in question, you did in fact act with intent to kill. This is all true, Your Honor, as I see it. What? Nina, surely Tawny isn't gonna... We'll see what we can... Isn't there some kind of legal trick or something? Millie's a hero! I find myself in a quandary. After what I have seen, my personal feelings mean I may be forced to accuse... Your Honor, I must insist that I speak on behalf of my client. Go ahead. The defense will accept your version of events as you just relayed moments ago. However, unlike a police officer, or a firefighter, or a soldier, Milia and the other valiant Valkyries did not study or work towards assuming their duty to defend Fledged City. Instead, this was a duty thrust upon them when, frankly, they were too young to truly understand that. The fact they succeeded was because they hold themselves to the absolute highest of standards. Indeed, when all hell broke loose outside, Milia could, in the aftermath, have simply left. Few would have blamed her. A fair observation? Milia. Yes? Why did you attack what stood before you during the incident? Nina, just answer, please. Trust me. I was angry and afraid. And why were you angry? Why were you afraid? Because I thought that monster was gonna hurt me and my baby. And everyone else in the room. Self-defense? In that moment, I was furious that someone would do something like that. And you feel bad about this? You feel that due to your anger, that your actions were not honorable? Well, yes. But you needed to do this, right? Of course. It was unavoidable. To you? It was necessary. Because people could have been killed! I hate that I had to do this. That everyone's been through all this. But Hank, Maxie, they're like my family. And I couldn't let them be hurt.
Order!
Everyone in that courtroom got flashed by a judge's magical girl transformation. Yep. And it's glorious. Necessary. Your Honor, the defense puts forth a maxim, necessitas non habet legem, that necessity has no law, or, in its more modern interpretation, that which is truly necessary is legal. And on that point, the defense rests. Already? Okay. I mean, I guess no one could defeat the monster other than like a real magical girl. Blink sound effect. I believe Miss Aquila's point stands. Yeah! Know it! Yeah! You mean
Order!
this court will, in future, need to meet to decide the fate of the Lady Malfara. However, that has no further bearing on this case as it stands. Though the logic is somewhat convoluted, it has become clear that during the incident in question, the defendant acted in the best interest of both the city and those immediately around her. Hooray! Woo! Therefore, on all charges, I find the defendant
Not guilty.
Yay! Millie! Janice! Are they just gonna kiss in the middle of court? Wait, did I just processed what the letter was? Did Chad lead us to question Millie like that? Oh shit. No way. Amazing. Okay, save. And with my oath fulfilled, I, Kiara Williams, return the sacred feather. And with my oath fulfilled, I, Daddy Tross, return the sacred feather. And with my oath fulfilled, I, Amara Walker, return the sacred feather. And with my oath fulfilled, I, Dylan Murrow, return the sacred feather. And with my oath fulfilled, I, Nina Aquila, return the sacred feather. And finally, Milia. I don't know. Oi! Oh, come on, Millie! We all agreed we'd do this. We're done. Is something wrong, Milia? There's still something about this I don't understand. What? It's about the night before the incident. The person Maxie saw outside was Devna in my costume, right? That's right. But Maxie said she thought she saw her with a monster from the show. What was that about? Oh, that. What did Devna or Malfire have with them? When Maxie saw them in the window? I don't know, can of Relentless? Why do we have this? Well, this was never relevant. What? Wait, a fight? I mean, what do I even say? Oh, the remote? Is that it? Where is it? The remote. Like the costume and stuff? I'm not quite convinced, but maybe I'm just tired after everything I've been through. But still. Something missing? Wait, something missing. Wait, what's missing? Don't understand. Costume? Missing. An item we haven't accounted for. Fuck, what is it? I can't. Where did we even get this? No. It's... What is it? Keys? I don't know. Or an ammo pack. Like, what? Add magic. No, okay. Something missing? What did damn normal fair have with them? Okay, wait. No, not that. Okay, wait. I don't know, sacred feather. What is it? Is it the key? No, okay. Wait. Okay, wait. What are we looking for? Janice's costume? Yeah, that's true. It's strange, I know, but I'm pretty sure it was Janice's Kakon costume. Yeah, we never really tackled that. That's right. My costume? Think about it. If Devna hadn't disposed of the costume, people would have asked questions. Such as, if Janice had been incinerated, why is his costume still in wardrobe? It's the same reason she had to deploy the ammo crate. I guess she wanted to kill two birds with one stone. She had to tie up that loose end. That makes sense? I think I'm ready to do this. Be brave, honey.
Remember, if you need us, we'll come back at the call of our name.
Arno.
Then repeat.
I know what to say. And with my oath fulfilled, I, Million Orden, return the sacred feather. Finally. As God calls, and to it, we must return. Nina Aquila, equality will be known throughout the realms. As for the others, should you ever find yourself in a dire hour, when all hope seems lost, call out to myself Oshtana, and I give you my oath. Help shall always find you. Thanks, Comet. Goodbye.
Farewell!
Now I think it's my turn to think.
Forget it, you diva. This is my moment. Well done, Nina. I can never truly speak for her, but I think you did Erica proud.
That's the nicest thing you've said.
I know I give you a hard time, but you're a great Valkyrie Brynhild in my book.
Thanks.
Now come on, girls. I'll buy you sushi.
I can't eat raw fish. I'm pregnant, so...
I was talking to Kiara and Danny. I assume you two would want to make your own dinner plans.
I could eat. I know a place. Your place. Sorry. Let's roll. I was just thinking with the baby if it's a girl. What about Nina?
Me? Name after me?
I was gonna say the same. Actually, honey, I want to talk to Nina for a moment. Can I meet you at the gate? Don't be long. Oh my god. Nina, I spoke to my mother in police detention. Oh. Does she want me to represent her? I know that it was really you that ended the battle. What you did, I can't imagine how hard that must have been. Nothing I do or say can ever make this up to you. But know that I am forever in your debt. I understand, but really, don't let it get to you. It's a part of who I am. Now go. Take Milia out to dinner, you fool. Somewhere that doesn't serve raw fish, or liver, or game meats. You know, just let her pick, I'm sure she knows. Farewell. Huh? Okay, I've been quiet for long enough now. Huh? What was Janice talking about? How did you stop Malfera? It's probably easier if... Okay, I've got to show you something. Where are we going? The graveyard. Where... God, where is it? No more detours, right? No more detours! Yeah! No, never mind. There's still detours. Too soon. Fuck. Okay, this is it. Okay, we've never gone here. What are we doing here? Dylan, I want you to meet some people. Firstly, Mom and Dad. Oh. Sarah and Frank Corpus. Oh, but let me finish. Then my other mom and dad. And here are Papa and Mama. Theo and Paula Aquila. You have 2 sets of parents? I guess you might say that. I didn't really, I call them both Mom and Dad, really. Just these days, I use Mama and Papa for the Aquilas. I think they would have wanted that. The Aquilas were my biological parents. Oh. But after they died, I was raised by Sarah and Frank Corvus. Sure, it's hard for you to tell me this, but it doesn't explain how you beat Malfera. It's like Malfera said. I was 6 years old when it happened. Papa was a scientist and engineer, and Mama was an accountant. They both worked for a big local business's R&D division in weapons research. Oh, one day, I'd come to work with Mama. I don't really remember why. Papa had to go out to the car in the parking lot. Mama needed to tell him something, so we walked out to the lobby. She left me with a lady who worked at the office. Stay with her, okay? I'll be right back. And ran over to Papa's car. I was only a kid, and though I didn't realize it at the time, I felt something was wrong. Don't go! Maybe it was how she spoke, or the look on her face, I'm not sure. I wriggled out of the lady's grip on my hand, and I remember looking up at her face before running after Mama towards the car. Dut-dut-dut. And in that moment, my life changed forever. Dut. A car bomb? Uh-huh. People thought it was an accident at first, but a later investigation found the remnants of a device. They were assassinated. I was standing far enough away that I missed the worst of it, but I was hit in the face by pieces of shrapnel leaving scars, as well as cutting a chunk out of my right ear. That was the last moment I recall seeing anything with my right eye. My memory after that fragments a bit. I half remember the operation they carried out to keep me alive. The next thing I knew, I woke up and leapt out of bed like a bullet from a gun. On an unfamiliar hospital ward at 3 a.m., blind in one eye. I cried and wailed and fought so much to try and escape. That a nurse had to sit me down and tell me that my parents were never coming, no matter how much I screamed. That both of them were dead. I think I'm starting to get it. I'm told after that I didn't say anything for days. When Malfera spoke to us, just before she attacked you, I realized that she would try to draw out your despair, but she made one mistake. She told us her greatest fear, of her child being left alone in the world, torn away from their mother. Oh, you showed her her greatest fear-ish? Kinda? I made her relive my pain all at once. Ah. Whoa. I'm sorry about some of the things I've said to you recently. I've never been the best at being... We're cool. Really? Both of us lost our parents to the Great Northern War, even if it was in different ways. But we work with what we got, right? I don't like pity. Yeah, me neither. Don't want it, don't need it. What happened afterwards? How'd you end up getting adopted? Oh! The city prosecuted their employer for negligence with their security. As they were making weapons, and this was in wartime, it was seen as a big failing on their part. Frank Corvus was the lawyer they assigned to represent my interests. A large cash settlement was reached out of court, and when it was all over, Frank and Sarah had no kids, so they legally adopted me. That cash settlement paid for my upbringing and college tuition before it ran out. I was so young, it wasn't long before I considered Frank and Sarah as like my actual parents. You said once you felt I'd been born to be a lawyer. Do you remember? Ah, up on the roster spire, I remember. Frank Corvus was there for me when everyone in the world was a stranger. I felt that as an attorney, I could be that for other people when they most need it. So you see, I wasn't born to be an attorney, but these things made me into one. Sounds like Frank was a pretty stand-up guy. He was. Nina Aquila was my father, but Frank was my dad. Rest in peace, Frank. Ditto. I almost forgot. There's one last thing. What? This is the weird part. Up on the rostro spire, we saw a woman who met with Trey Gearson. Yeah, I remember. You froze up. That woman was the one trying to hold my hand just before the explosion that killed my parents. Are you sure? It's been decades. Her face was the last I ever saw with both eyes. I'm absolutely certain. Still, what's so weird about that? It's been what, 20 years? She probably got another job. That's the strange part. It's been 20 years. But she looks identical. She was standing pretty far away, Nina. I'm telling you, it's not like that. Her face is burned into my memory like a photograph. And even after 20 years, she looked exactly the same. Maybe we could look her up. You got a name? No, she was a random co-worker from my parents' workplace. If there are any records, you could probably get it somehow. I think it's nearly time for dinner. Huh? I believe you about this woman, but we're not gonna solve that mystery here. There's always tomorrow. I guess that's next chapter, huh? You're right. Let's head back to the office. Bye, Mama, Papa, Mom, Dad. Alright. Wait. Here we are. Home sweet home. You okay? I'm just kind of relieved to be home. What's all this stuff? Oh, that? Let's talk about that tomorrow. In that case, I'm gonna see what's on TV. And then it's the lady on the TV. Like that same lady that we were just talking about. He's like, holy shit, you're right, she looks the same. I could take a shower or just grab my night clothes from the shower. Shower. Wow! Huge. Anyway. Holy dump truck. Got that Pixar. That's better. Now, food. I wonder if Dylan wants to get pizza. What's up, Dylan? What are you watching? Just an anime show about giant robots. Next chapter is about giant robots. Imagine. Do you want to get pizza? That reminds me, I need to check if we've been paid. Let me go check the mail. Oh yeah, that's right. Junk mail. Junk mail. You've won a subscription to junk mail. From the desk of Lucas. Ah, here we go. We've been paid. Who's Lucas? Great, I'll grab the phone. What do you want, the stuffed crust or? Hang on, there's a second envelope inside this one. Consultation for redevelopment plan. Nina, did you know about this? It sounds like they want to demolish this whole block. Oh yeah, that. Ooh, that. They put a notice about that downstairs. Apparently it's just a preliminary. They're already applying for the zoning permits. Is it really that far along? It says there's a big community meeting happening in a week. I need to RSVP to say we'll attend. Hey, Dylan? Why did that notice come in the same envelope as our check? Oh, that. The meeting's being chaired by that rich guy who owns the studio. Hank? Oh wait, no, sorry. No, that's right. The investor? He was trying to gentrify downtown? Ah, that's Lucas. That's right. Mr. Lucas. That's the one. Lucas, somewhere here. Here it is on the letterhead. Lucas Falcon. Lucas Falcon? Familiar? Oh, that's it! Ah! Damn! Next time on Nina Aquila Legal Eagle. Ah! What is that? Oh my god. It's fucking Mex, isn't it? What the hell? Swordwell moving to Sector 6. No sign of hostiles, over. Understood, Swordwell. Continue sweep. Roger that. Whoa. I love this music. This is Sword 12, still reporting no. Sword 12, this is Sword Actual. We're detecting something unusual in your area. Can you confirm? Over. Sword Actual, this is Sword 12. Define unusual? Sit behind you? Repeating, this is Sword 12. Command, can you define what you mean by unusual? Uh-oh. Command? Oh boy, what is that? What the? Oh boy. It's that time again, yeah! Okay, I'm not gonna stick around for too long because it's already late. Hello! God, Anya, we haven't seen you in so long. Welcome to Aquila Channel, a special viewer-facing segment where we talk to you, the viewer, player. This chapter was themed primarily around the magical girl anime genre. Fans will surely have noticed some of the references spread throughout, though we reimagined an anime show within the fledged city world, as being filmed like a real-life tokusatsu show. Maybe we're going a bit fast. Magical Girl or Mahou Shoujo brands have become a staple of real-world Japanese culture. But did you know that they descend in part from an American show? The 60s live-action sitcom Bewitched, in which an otherwise normal housewife is secretly a witch, was popular in Japan and inspired several anime shows, which went on to become a whole genre. Now, of course, stories of women and girls with magical powers exist in many cultures across the world, but it's still fair to say that this American show had an influence on the genre, which evolved to be uniquely Japanese, with its own tropes and cliches. We recommend fans who are interested should search online to learn more about these cross-cultural connections, because they're kind of fascinating. However, those early shows would usually involve a single girl using magic to solve typical life problems. It can surprise some people to know that the idea of a team of warrior girls, each with magic powers, actually came much later. Warrior girls first emerged in the 70s, though you can't really talk about this without mentioning Sailor Moon, which in the early 90s would mix magical girl fiction with elements of super teen shows, think Power Rangers, to make something that felt fresh and new. The weird part is that these days, shows where a team of magical girl warriors, usually wearing different colored uniforms or armor, have become so popular that people almost think of it as a stereotypical cliche for the genre, when originally, those things were straying from the norm. Once we had the idea of the team, it seemed to make sense that in this world, their show would be more like live-action, special effects-heavy production. Magical Girl media at its core has a strong theme of identity. The girls who transform take on an idealized form, and this is part of their character's growth. It's quite telling that in the early shows, the girls would often transform into a doctor, or an office lady, or a mother. They were made for kids, so their main character would get a glimpse of the adult world during the adventure. This idea of playing with identity seemed fun. Take Millie and the story. She's so many different people to everyone around her. She's Millie the actress, Millie the wife, playing a role on TV, as an actual magical girl, and in the story, Faerwald represents one of these lives, breaking through and contaminating the others. This also tied to Nina and Dylan's story. Nina has the version of herself she shows to the world, but rarely lets anyone see beneath that. Dylan has similar motivations. Dylan and Nina found victory by working together through their own issues. Even the story's final clue involved a piece of evidence easily seen as one thing. But but actually something else. In a sense, both Nina and Milia wear masks, and the magical girl theme seemed a great way to explore that. Now it's time for us to sign off, but before we go, thanks again for playing! And as always, tell your friends! Chapter 5 is gonna be a journey into the heavy metal world of giant robots. Yep, confirmation. So if you like this 4th chapter of Nina Aquila Legal, are you gonna... Nailer! Make sure you look us up and follow us for more news about Chapter 5. Full Metal Law! Oh god. Does that mean they're gonna be Full Metal Alchemist references? Because I'm not gonna know any of them. I didn't watch. Other than, like, the dog, I guess, but I don't even know the context behind that. I know, right? Glad I'm done wearing that bikini armor. You? What about me? I think Goggle Boy over here actually made for a pretty cute girl. It's my hips. Always had them. Still, next one's all about mecha, right? No bikinis for that one. Yeah. What? Ever heard of a plug suit, Dylan? Oh shit. You're so right. You're so right. Yeah, it's not a mecha anime, I was wondering. Like, I don't even know what it actually is, but I know it's not that. But I guess the name fits? Anyway. Plug suits, huh? Oh, Nina in a plug suit. Oh my god. It's gonna go crazy. But hooray! Oh, special thanks, my wife, Nail Discord, our followers, up to make your blah 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 blah. Sorry, I thought it would speed it up. I didn't think it would actually skip it. As a disclaimer, okay? Thank you, Ethan Fox, once again for providing me with the key. This has been a lovely game. And I really hope lots of people are tuned in for Chapter 5. Alright. And we did it! Woohoo! Let me just get my music. And with that... So, that was Nina Aquila Legal Chapter 4 Sacred Feathers full game title. That's the end of it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. Wow, that was great. But yeah, Chapter 5 is still in development, so we're just gonna have to wait for news on that one. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, my dear fairies. Tomorrow we're gonna continue Life is Strange 2. I don't really know where they're gonna go. Maybe they will visit Mother. Who knows? But yeah, that's all for now. We're gonna go ahead and raid Chi. So stick around during the offline screen if you want the channel points. But yeah, that's all for now, my fairies. Rest well, and hopefully I'll see y'all next stream. Bye bye!